Well, luckily rogues
I
are
can play him.
pretty easy. Okay, well, thank you for joining us on twitch.tv/streammediocre. 2 separate words, no spaces. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, 10 Central till about 12 Central. We post our videos typically within the week on our YouTube channel, Mediocre at Best. Our D&D streaming group is called Goblin Barrel, and our streaming group is called Mediocre at Best, where we also do some Rocket League, some Overcooked, some random gameplay of variety of different games. So we appreciate anyone taking time to watch us hang out and have fun. Anyways, last time in our adventures, you guys faced a difficult decision where Slagan fought against the rest of their group, and you met Throden for the first time. After a fierce battle where Slagan cut one of the innocent captives in twain, Avarice came out in a display of power and teleported Slagan temporarily away, giving the group a moment to recollect after 2 of you had been slain. The group took Throden with them as they made their way back to the end, down the hill, leaving Slagan behind in Avarice's care. The group, feeling they've done all they can in this town, decided to make their way to the Caer Konig, where they met the town speaker Trovis, drunk and passed out under a draft of snow, immediately recognized the adventurers based on the words spreading throughout the 10 towns. They made their way to the hook, line, and sinker as they were told about items that had been stolen from a few various stores and businesses within the town. As Travis walks into the tavern and grabs an ale sitting by the front door, he gestures inward, says, "All right, well, go and pick up your ale and head on in here. It'll be a bit warmer for you."
I don't know how I feel about ale, actually.
Well, more for me. And he grabs another one. As he does, you see the one of the proprietors kind of hustle up to Trovis and smacks his hand, takes the second ale out of his claw, as he as she says, "All right, you can't just be drinking off the table. It's the first one is free. Come on in, welcome," as she gestures all of you to head inside.
Yeah, I'll walk
What was
over
his name
and
again?
like. What was his name?
Didn't say.
Oh, sorry. No,
Oh.
the speaker.
Yeah,
Trovis.
Trovis?
Trovis.
Trovis.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I'll walk over to the mug that Trovis was going to take of mine. The barkeep like smacked it out of his hands on the counter.
Just smacked his hand like very gently and playfully, as this is probably a common occurrence. It took it out of his claw and set it down, and he didn't put up a
I'm
fight.
gonna like pick it up and like sniff it and like swirl my finger in it.
Yeah, easily
That
done.
doesn't look like my mushrooms hate this.
Do you
That's it.
audibly say that your mushrooms hate this?
No, it doesn't seem like my mushrooms hate this. But yeah, I do say that out loud.
Well, you know that's fermented. It uses very similar properties to your mushrooms to survive.
Huh?
Alcohol, it's made out of fermentation.
I always heard it was sterile or something.
Why not both?
Great. Okay. Well, yeah, I will take this beer after all.
Very good. Welcome in. And you see that there's a decent amount of people in here, maybe about 12, that seem to be talking with each other and enjoying ales. I mean, you look around, the bar is very plain, but it's well insulated. There's no cracked windows or busted boards or anything along those lines. There's a warm hearth against one of the walls where they seem to be burning some wood. And the barkeep just welcomes you in. Welcome in. The name's Eglin. It is very nice to meet you. What can I get you? What brings you into town?
Eglin?
Eglin.
My name is Eglin?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Eglin. I'm Throden.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I guess I should introduce myself properly. We're Throden.
And
she
Isaac.
she looks at all of you and says, "Well, it's nice to meet you, Throden." Thinking you're introducing your group as Throden.
No, not them.
Oh.
We're Throden.
Yes.
He's referring to the mushroom colonies growing.
He's
on his
using
arms.
the royal we.
Well, very good.
We just met. I don't know them that well.
Oh, well, what can I do for you? Some ale? Perhaps some, pine shrub?
Some what?
Pine shrub. It's a snack. It's, the bark from some of the trees that have been, cooked over the fire with some spices.
Oh, damn, that sounds good.
Oh,
Sure, I'll give that a
And
try.
Yeah.
do the trees consent to this?
They have not asked us to stop?
You should be the one who's asking.
So, yes.
Yes, I'll take
I
one,
would like
please.
some. Yes.
Okay.
please.
Very good. And you see she kind of goes back behind a curtain and gets a shallow wooden bowl and scoops and gets a serving for each of you. It's a small bowl enough to like fit in your hand. Essentially, it's almost like a plate, how flat it is, but there's a good amount of bark in there. And take a bite out of it, and it seems to be like peppery spice with it, with kind of a smoky flavor.
Oh, I was thinking like cinnamon.
Like
Interesting.
mulled wine, pine bark.
Yeah.
This isn't bad, but at least it beats eating more cod, I suppose.
I'm gonna take a little bit out and just like put it on the table and let some spores sprout in it.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause I do that.
Yeah. You guys see Throden sprinkling the bark on the counter, and spores begin to, as he kind of holds his hand over, you see aerated specks of what appears to be dirt or something you're unsure of, but you see little mushrooms just ever so slightly begin to grow, maybe like a quarter of an inch, half an inch.
moldy. Get him a new one.
Are you going to eat those mushrooms, or?
Oh, that'd be barbaric. What the hell?
Is that your propagation there, sir?
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna eat it, so I thought, shouldn't let it go to waste.
And she's kind of hearing you say, she says, but you are going to pay for it, yes?
Well, if I don't eat it, do I have to pay for it?
Yes, because I'm not able to sell that. She gestures to the mushrooms to anyone else.
Well, in addition, you did feed it to the mushrooms, and they are part of you, so shouldn't you have them pay?
Yes, we
Yeah.
should pay for them, right?
I just look straight at Isaac and be like, that makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll pay it.
It'll be 2 copper piece for each of you.
Cool. I paid you copper piece.
While you guys are doing this, does anyone have a passive perception over 15?
Oh yeah, I have a 17.
I have a
I'm
15.
one short. Damn it.
Okay, so Shri
Got some wisdom characters, huh?
and Throden, both of you notice that Trovis is over at another table with hands on the shoulders of one of the patrons in a friendly way, kind of chatting up, and you hear him kind of wrapping up the conversation. He says, all right, yep, thank you. Yeah, we'll check it out over there. And you see he comes back with another ale that's more full than the one he was previously working on. But he comes
So
back.
he was talking. Sorry, I was converting money. He was talking to somebody and saying that he's gonna go check it out.
Yeah. So he comes back over to you guys, say, all right, well, it seems to be that Ali over at the Helpful Sisters, they are the ones who had their lanterns stolen most recently, so we should probably go over there. They said that they found some footsteps leading away from They're in going around the back, which seems odd. Might be a lead.
Works for me.
It's the Helpful Sisters.
Yeah, it's the name of the inn. It's two sisters that run it. They like being helpful. It's not very clever.
Okay.
And really quick, Trophus, before we keep going on, we haven't discussed compensation for this matter yet. What are we going to be getting for our time?
He starts drinking.
Isaac just stares.
We've heard that you've been helping people out the goodness of your heart. I mean, you've lifted the spirits of the people of Tentown. There's a new revitalization of hope and desire to end this endless winter. I mean, we have no payment.
You knew all of that, and you thought you were going to take advantage of these poor people?
I thought that was kind of their thing. Allian will step in and go, well, yeah, kind of, but I mean, we also do need funds, right? To take care of the things that need to be done in order to help you. So, I mean, some sort of compensation is definitely in order.
Yeah,
and I'm at work, and we need to be able to keep up with it. Sorry,
I'm quite unsure about how finding a lantern for some Helpful Sisters is going to really help bring us out of this never-ending winter. So,
well, the ones who seem to be taking this are up to no good, and we have enough of that going on, so people who are able to keep their items and not worry about it being stolen will allow us to focus on the true task.
Hey, as long as we're getting fair compensation, I don't really care.
Right, of course. Let's go talk to the sisters and possibly see what they have to offer. And he buries his drink and begins walking out.
And you get through a glass of that stuff pretty fast.
I finish my little bark and kind of reluctantly follow
Just wait
after
by
him.
the door till everyone's ready.
Very good. Yeah, all you guys make your way outside as he is out there. Again, he has a few like ornate looking speaker assumed kind of cloak on, but he doesn't have any major winter gear. Doesn't seem to be bothered by the cold. But other people you see kind of running back and forth in the streets are very much bundled up. But yeah, you guys are able to make your way towards a fairly basic looking building where you see this very large hook kind of protruding out from it. And he just kind of points up and says, "That's where the lantern used to be. Let's go inside." And he just continues in. Is there anything?
Yes, we follow.
Yeah, if there, so as I'm kind of doing these story beats, if there's anything where like, on the way, I want to ask, blah, 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 this, feel free to jump in and kind of rewind that.
I think I would like to look around the town and like just kind of verify, because we had some description of the town coming in, but like, is this like a pretty poor town? I know the speaker was like laying in a pile of snow or rubbish when we walked up, and he's drunk all the time. Like, is there really actually no money here?
I mean, there's a healthy amount of people. I mean, this is not as much of a ghost town as the previous Caer you were in. The previous Caer, people were, you at least would assume based off of what you discovered, that people were hiding. They were more scared than anything. This seems to have a decent amount of people kind of going to and from some houses with like baskets and stuff. As far as Tin Towns goes overall, it's a smaller location, but it doesn't seem desolate. It's not like in complete destitute. They seem to have some level of comfort. Like, again, when you went in these houses, they look well maintained. It's not like shit's falling apart and, if the wind blows too hard, they may be goners. There's obviously the frustration you can hear in people's voices if they ever talk about going for knucklehead trout, how the lake is completely frozen over. When you left out of the hook, line, and sinker, you saw the docks and saw that they were mangled and frozen up, and the entire lake where this kind of bay is just completely frozen over. The water is like a couple 100 feet out.
So the Caer you also said was ruined, basically.
The Caer
right?
was ruined, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Caer's completely destroyed.
This is a pretty brutalized little town.
Yeah. Do you say that like as you're walking?
Absolutely, I do, out loud.
Yeah. Trovis just kind of like tilts his head back and says, yeah, well, the Caer's been destroyed for a couple 100 years. Back whenever there was an orc war years and years ago, the Cairn was one of the places that got overrun and destroyed. But Caer Denival, now that one is where one of the stands were held. So yeah, the Caer's a reminder of old times past. But the rest of the buildings seem to stand firm.
Yeah. By the way, Caer Denival, not great. You should just advise people to not go over there right now.
Why is that?
There's a cult of some sort that's taking over the town.
They're really unfriendly people. They stuck me in a cave for who knows how long.
Wow. You might go to the head speaker about that back in Brunshander. She might be able to do something.
Head speaker?
Yep, the speaker that speaks for all of us. We have to go to meetings every now and then, and yeah, she is the leader.
We've spoken to her before.
Oh, well then, if you've had some, obviously, I've known you, and you've never come out this far, so your deeds are definitely traveling. You might be able to pull some weight if you want to do something about it, but that's up to you. Right now, we're focused on Caer Konig.
Right. In our competition.
The lanterns.
You guys get to the door at this point. You see the hook. The inn appears to be mostly empty. A young woman looks up as you enter. It gives Trovis a chastising smile and says, "Did you fall asleep out in the snow again? I'm telling you, Trovis, one day you're going to have to stop relying on the kindness of strangers." The woman opens...
And remind me... Mm-hmm. Sorry, go ahead, finish.
The woman opens a door into what looks like a kitchen and calls out, "Heat up something for Trovis. He's been out patrolling again." And you kind of hear some, "All right." Remind you what?
This is a dragonborn, like an older dragonborn, or
not older, but yes, a dragonborn. I mean, maybe 40s or something. He's just a seasoned adult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, old.
Old?
Cosby.
How do you tell? It's not like they have wrinkles.
They do actually. Their scales begin to fade.
Mm-hmm.
For dragons.
Grayscale.
Did you say that to him?
Does he respond to that?
What? Don't say that.
But yeah, this woman...
I wouldn't just blurt it out, right?
Yeah. This woman... I could just imagine Wilfred just thinking in his mind, how do you tell if they're old?
Grayscale!
Yeah. But the woman introduces herself. The name is Allie. It's ever so nice to meet you. Thank you for finding...
Oh, Allie.
Yes.
You're Allie? This is Alien.
Oh, Alien. Aliens, the name. Oh, that's great. Well, it's nice.
Are you guys related?
I think Alien just walks away. Allie...
Hey, Alien, come back. Have a conversation with her.
I'm gonna go check out this wall. Allie says, "Well, Trovis, did you find the people?" And he's like, "No, but these guys are gonna do it for you." And she says, "Oh, are you? Well, there was a... Is this?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's them. I thought you had a big blue men with you or something, but it's great to meet you. You're the ones who have been helping the other 10 towns. We have an issue here, and unfortunately, my sister and I are the ones who've most recently been under threat. We have things getting stolen throughout the town.
Do you have like thieves or something, or what's happening?
Well, I think they are thieves, and as she's like saying that out loud, the door in the kitchen swings wide open as a stern-looking woman enters holding a steaming bowl of soup. She places the bowl down in front of Trovis and says, "No dwarf did this. Someone would have spotted them. Caught him. No, there's something more going on. Besides,
Dwarves.
What use do hungry dwarves have for a lantern?" Now he says, "I haven't even told them yet. We think that doors are coming down from Kelvin's Cairn." And you guys would know that Kelvin's Cairn is the literal mountain right next where you guys are at. Think that they're coming down from Kelvin's Cairn, getting hungry or something, and taking this possibly to trade it with other people and the other sister says, "Dwarves can't come in here and steal. A quiet dwarf is an oxymoron. It's impossible. No, this is something else. Being sneaky and coming in here, stealing all of our shiny bits."
What if they're magical dwarves?
Have you gotten a good look at these dwarves at all?
No, all we have is footprints. She's like, "Yes, we found, I mean, obviously throughout the thoroughfare and especially under our lantern, there's footprints everywhere, but I was throwing out some water out the back and I saw a pair of footprints coming around the corner heading off out and away." And she's like, come, and she like gestures you to follow.
How do you know that the footprints are dwarven?
They appear to be dwarven in size. I mean, you've seen a dwarf's foot. They're very large, very short. It's like a big block of a rock. And she gets out there and she shows you some footprints, and they appear to be smaller but wider and sunk pretty deep.
I would like to take my own counsel on what race this belongs to.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe they're gnome tracks.
Survival.
Would that be investigation?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, investigation.
Can I assist in that?
Sure.
And while they're looking at it, I'll just say, we have been told that there are little gray dwarves. The Dwargar? What were they?
Yeah, Dwargar.
Yeah, Duragar.
Duragar. I wouldn't be surprised if that was who these belong to.
Or goblins. I heard that there's thieving goblins out here too.
Well, there's all sorts of things, and she's like bundled up and shaking, and she's like, I'm heading back in, and she heads in and shuts the door right behind her. Do you guys head in after?
No.
Okay.
Well, is Throden assisting with his own investigation?
Oh, so I'm sorry, real quick with that. So what I'm gonna do in all my campaigns, I thought of a really fun mechanic, at least fun in my opinion. So if someone wants to investigate and someone wants to assist, then that's advantage. Now, if anyone else wants to assist, you can say, "I want to help too." You have to tell me how you're going to help, aside from what they're saying, like, "I'm investigating." Well, I want to look at, find another way to add to it. And if you give me something creative, you'll roll, and I'll set a lower DC. And if you're successful, it'll be a +1 on top of whatever the advantage roll is. So that way, that's an encouragement for you guys to not just be like, "Okay, 2 people rolling, I can't do anything." So, but still be creative and be involved with it rather than just letting 2 people kind of lead that minute. So after advantage, if you have anything to add, don't feel like you have to just because you want to get that bonus. But if you have anything, you're like, "Oh, I thought of something creative, like I can actually use this and it actually be helpful." So keep that in mind.
So,
if you fail it, then it's a -1. But again, the DC it's typically going to be 10.
Cool. Well, I give him advantage.
Cool. So are you
I
rolling?
was kind of like look over his shoulder, and since I'm proficient with survival, I'll like be like, "Oh, hey, that one over there looks kind of interesting too. Make sure to take a close look at that track."
I am going to pace out their footprints in the snow, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna pace out parallel to them in just my normal walking gait to see if it's maybe a short-legged creature versus a long-legged creature.
Absolutely. Give me
I can't imagine how that would be detrimental to an investigation.
Maybe you step on the footprints on accident.
You're drunk and you fall over. You just sprawl out on them.
So
A boar comes charging out of the underbrush.
whatever skill you want to use. So it sounds like survival, but if you can think of if you want to justify a different skill, just tell me how you justify it.
No, I'm fine. That's survival totally fine.
Cool. Oh no, what'd you get?
Did a 1?
Nat what?
Nat 1.
No.
That's what he does, guys.
I'll be here every week.
Okay. I'm not even going to minus on that because that's just a really good idea. So I'm just nothing will be added. So what's your advantage roll, Kyle?
19.
Very good. So 19,
2%.
well enough. Yeah, this looks like dwarf. Well, yeah, this would look like dwarf footprints. Dwarf size. They're definitely not gnomish. They're too
Interesting.
large. They're definitely not halfling. They could be halfling, but it looks like they're wearing shoes. And even up here, you imagine that halflings would probably... Well, that's not true. No, it's really
Oh,
low.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like negative 100.
Yeah.
He can compare his own gnomish feet to the size of a halfling's.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Yeah.
It could be halfling, but it looks more dwarfish. You feel comfortable going with that assessment.
How
Indeed,
deep
it
are
does
the
look
tracks?
like a dwarf.
The tracks sink about maybe 4 or 5 inches.
So they're relatively heavy then. They're not just like... They're not lightweight creatures, whatever they are.
And with that, using your assist, you would rule out that they are likely not halfling. Halflings then. Because halflings are light on their feet.
Alright, sounds like we've made our assessment. To me, it sounds like we just need to go to Kevin's Cairn and find them, but maybe we want to do more investigation before we do that?
I mean, we could also just... Did the tracks obviously head off in the direction of the mountain?
You look at the tracks and you see them kind of snake, go over a little hill, and you see them snake over another hill before they disappear over. But beyond where they disappear, you see the mountain sitting before you. Very far away, but yes.
Then, since the tracks are still here, maybe we should follow them before they get buried.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, never know when a blizzard's going to blow in.
The other sister comes in, and she comes out bundled up now, and she says, "The name's Corey, by the way. If you're gonna go, just be careful. We don't have much. Alian is in there talking to Trovis about payment. I think they're gonna try and figure out the deal, but guaranteed, bare minimum, we'll give you, a place to stay for the night, free food, and I'm sure we can talk to the hook, line, sinker to get you free ale and maybe some of that pine brunt, if that sounds good. Obviously, anything you find out there, I mean, if they're stealing from us, maybe they're stealing from others, and there might be something for you, But
is there any other reason other than you're thinking that these tracks belong to dwarves and dwarves come from mountains that you think these are specifically dwarves? Have you had problems with dwarves taking anything in the past?
She has arms crossed, trying to keep warm. She said, "Well, we've talked to Trovis pretty extensively." I forget what accent she is. We talked to Trovis pretty extensively about the situation. We have the same questions for him. He says that there's no ill will with the dwarves up in Kelvin's Cairn, so I'm not sure if it's them or someone else, but we don't have any reason to believe that it would just be them randomly, other than their survival for what we got to do out here with a rule's wrath. Everyone is... it's getting worse every month, every day, and some people get to a breaking point and do something drastic. Others just die.
But why a lantern?
Heard about that.
The lantern, I don't know. I mean, all the items, she kind of thinks to herself. I mean, there's the lantern, the beads, what was the other thing? And a pair of goats. I mean, they could be hungry. I mean, the lantern's shiny. The pearls are shiny. I don't know. Let me roll something.
Are goats shiny?
Yeah, she doesn't. No, not particularly. Have you never seen a goat?
I've seen plenty of goats, but maybe you have shiny goats.
I see. No, we don't have any shiny goats.
Too bad. That'd be pretty interesting.
Would be very interesting. That'd be better than
You should get some shiny
lit up
goats.
lantern. You're not wrong. Well, if we could, we have some stew. We could feed you here, and if you want to head out, up to you.
Out of curiosity, what type of stew do you have?
Knucklehead trout
Please
stew.
don't be trout. Please don't be. Ah.
It's always trout. It's never not trout.
I
goat stew.
personally am good myself to just start heading out.
Yeah, thank you for your hospitality, but I'll pass on that. I had some bark earlier, and it's pretty good. So
Really hit the spot.
Filled up on bark.
it's
Yo,
like
player knowledge? We should totally go back to that cave and get all those fucking goats, because holy crap.
We did.
We sold them.
Imagine. Did you? Oh, man.
Yeah, we sold all of them.
Should have
And ate
eaten
one.
them.
We ate
Should've
one
eaten
and
all
sold
of
the
them.
rest.
We sold them.
Always
in
eat the goats.
Shander.
Because we were like, they're gonna starve, and then we brought them back to the town and sold them.
That's right. I forgot we had that whole, like, we tied 8 of them to the cart.
Yeah.
were any of them shiny?
No.
No,
Fortunately.
no shiny goats. Only the
Could
one
have
we
made them
butchered.
shiny. Maybe. Alright, we head towards the tracks. Follow the tracks.
Scooby-Doo style.
Cool.
Okay.
Is it a check? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We'll keep. Should we? Is your friend going with you?
Oh, if
He's
he wants
feeling
to.
a little emotional today.
Oh,
Here.
yeah, we probably should get Alien's assistance.
And she'll run inside, and Alien comes out with his coat and says, "Fuck, were you guys gonna leave me?"
I mean,
No.
we were just sidetracked. We were following some tracks. Like, literally sidetracked. We're outside following tracks.
I'm not here to babysit you.
I was spending time with Trovis trying to pick up on his personality in case we might need it.
Do us a favor. Keep
Ooh.
notes on this one.
I don't think.
Why would you need to, like, pick up on his personality and things?
I don't know. We seem to do stuff.
he-
Oh, that's right.
He's some kind of anthropologist.
Yeah, we'll tell you later. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He really likes
just-
studying people.
Yeah. Real people
That's
watcher,
weird.
that fellow.
I
Alright,
like
let's go.
studying dead people.
Who here is
That's
experienced
also
in
weird.
tracking?
Well, like looked down at the tracks. This
I
one
have a lot of experience with it.
it's
and
pretty,
I'm not very
pretty
good at it.
easy, but I can probably leave this along.
Alright, lead the way, Shri.
All right. I think I like kind of over the top, like looking around, like into the wind and stuff, and then like look down, walk for a while, get over the crest of the next hill, kind of do the same thing. Looking all the
Shri,
way
Please,
can,
no.
can you pick up the pace, or
Look down.
Give me a performance check real quick.
While he's doing all this song and dance, can I also just, like, look at the weather and be like, determine whether or not we have a blizzard coming in?
Yeah.
Something that may be dangerous to the group?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Oh no, not a blizzard!
Performance was 9, so I'm guessing that wasn't a hit amongst.
You see Shri kind of over the top doing it. It seems a little.
Let's
It
see.
just looks like he's trying too hard, but how your character processes that is up to you.
I rolled a 13 for insight.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see
Whoa,
he's trying.
23 on the nature check.
Okay. Let me see here.
Yeesh, this guy.
It doesn't appear right now that a blizzard's coming through, though the snow is picking up. As you guys have been traveling for about an hour outside town, you cannot see the town.
So we've been following Shri, like, just do a John Travolta.
I mean, it's not like
Eventually.
constant, but like he'll take moments every like 15 minutes where he like picks up the snow, crumbles
Yeah,
it,
it crumbles in the same.
Isaac is starting to get
licks it.
visibly annoyed at this series of events.
Shri, what'd you get for your?
From what I can tell,
Uh-huh.
is there any track that we're actually following?
Yeah, you
What I
see.
just-
Yeah, with
there's
your
like footprints.
with your passive,
Okay.
you see footprints. What was your survival
So it
check?
seems like he's doing a good job.
Shri.
I'm cool with it.
Oh, I did not roll survival. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival. Actually, for this, the whole group rolls.
Oh,
Nice.
All survival?
Mhm.
Sick.
22.
16?
Good.
Can I have advantage?
No,
no.
no.
There was a
Destroy
way for
your
you to
dice.
get advantage, but you guys left pretty quickly, so you don't have it.
4.
Oh shit.
4.
25.
Very good. And I don't have to roll for Alien. So you guys... I'm going to roll anyway. That was a fail.
1.
It was a 9.
I'm busy thinking Sri is doing
Three
a terrible job,
successes,
and I'm like
two of
making
them
fun
over
of him
20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an overall
in my
success.
head
Um,
and not paying any attention to the trail.
As you guys approach the second hour, you guys see that the footprints stop, and next to it, there's like a big mess where someone moved around a lot. So it's not like a path. It's like footprints all around in like one area, like this big mess of snow. And then you see 2 lanes and then 2 footprints between them. But what you assume to be dog sled tracks in between where the sled tracks are appear to be just 2 footprints.
Are they the same like consistency of the footprints that we've seen? Is there any reason we should believe these are a different set of footprints than the ones that we saw?
Give me an investigation. You guys see Shri, as you guys all look at this, kind of circle around it and talk a little bit, you see Shri like kneel down towards these footprints, kind of leaving this.
What have you got?
The sad thing is that I've got a kind of boy who cried wolf situation going on here, where I was giving in the act like I was doing a lot of investigation and survivalism before, and now I'm actually trying to discover something.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Investigation. That is 19.
19.
Oh, you do know what you're doing.
Cool.
Well done.
With the 19,
I was gonna say that.
with the 19, you can tell that the footprints in the middle appeared to belong to an ogre. Very different from the other set, but between the sled, they appear to be ogre footsteps.
So
Was it
does this look like a battlefield? Is there any like
Are
specks
there-
of blood around or anything?
Give me
And
an
the ogre
investigation.
dragged him away, and this is his feet tracks being dragged.
4.
Except you said that
4?
the tracks are like wider than the footprints.
Right.
It's a
Yeah, with a 4,
ogre of burden.
it's hard to tell. I mean, you just see a lot
Look
of
at this
activity.
pristine white snow. Isn't it beautiful?
Are there like tracks of like the ogre coming to this area? There's a set
With
of
your
tracks.
19, yeah, it looks like at the very same path that the tracks are going to, you see a couple footprints where the heel is on the opposite side, indicating that it walked this way. And you kind of put together again with your very well done roll that area where all the footprints and mess was the cart being turned around, and possibly whatever was on it getting off. Some movements of some creatures and people and equipment being shuffled and moved around, causing all this snow to be disrupted.
Let's follow.
Yep, let's go.
Where are we going?
Everybody, let's go.
Well, boys, it's
Come
just
on,
gets
let's
more
get to
mysterious. Follow the sled tracks. You kidding me?
And do these tracks, you said they keep going in the direction of the mountain or some other direction?
Yeah, they continue their way towards the mountain. As you guys continue following these tracks, give me one moment here.
Calling it now, he's just best friends with an ogre.
Yeah. It was some part of an elaborate heist to steal this lantern, and they worked together. He's the muscle.
The getaway driver.
I'm telling you, it's his bushing ogre. Just the sled puller.
Man, a pushing ogre. Man, imagine if you could just get some big burly guy to push a wagon for you. Seems like it'd work out really well.
Yeah, it almost seems like it would.
I miss slagging.
Do you miss your mom's home cooking?
And slagging.
Sorry, I'm fixing something.
Are you fixing a map?
I am.
Dun 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 dun.
You guys arrive to this place.
This place. Oh, it's very blurry. Just kidding. Zoom out and then back in. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
I'm on After the Lightfall. This is not the right map.
Should I drag in my token somewhere?
Yeah, down here, bottom right. Yeah, a little bit further down, but yes.
Oh, I see the path.
Oh.
How do dragon token again?
Go to the newspaper icon in the top right, and then just click and drag from your name.
I see.
Here we go.
Maybe.
I am Wilfred Fizzlepop.
Theoretical? Fizzlepop.
Fizz bang sizzle pop.
Something like that. I don't think I typed his name or something. I don't know.
I don't think. Did you actually give him a last name?
He does have a last name. He
Alex,
shares
yeah.
a last name with another character I made.
I think
Oh my
Alex
gosh.
replaced my token, I'm pretty sure.
I need to place your
We've
token?
covered in a previous- I believe so.
Yeah,
I feel
not
like we
things on the
discovered that prior. Yay.
Here, let me make sure it's in your journal.
Fizz bang
sizzle
sizzle
pop.
pop. Yeah, is your
Oh,
level
sorry.
20 wizard.
There you go. Now you should be able to pull it from your journal in the future.
In Roll20, I wrote
yeah.
Fizzlepop instead of Sizzlepop. But it's
Well, there you go. He's Fizzlepop.
No, it's Sizzlepop.
All right.
Dang.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, you look around and you can see that over here is a bunker type situation. You see a door to this large kind of keep place, as this is a bit of a valley with the river kind of running low in it. But ahead of you, you find a blocky stronghold, bereft of warmth or charm, just juts out of a hillside in a rough crescent shape. Only parts of its construction is visible, the rest buried within the mountain. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain leading to it is a generally upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow. A stream used to flow out of a bared culvert northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has frozen. Two other barred openings can be seen along the stronghold's northern wall. Anyone positioned behind these openings would have an unobstructed view of the hillside. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, is a snow-covered stone bunker, perforated by arrow slits.
So they would be able to see us where we are right now?
In theory, if
theory?
So I assume that you're on the map, but let's assume you're further back on a hill before you came down the valley. We're just putting you on the map. Let me And this is the northern arrow slit spot over here. So right up here, these two little kind of culvert looking things where there's a little bit of blue poking out.
Oh.
Those are arrow slits.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the little fortress thingy had arrow slits. The little station
They both do.
pillbox. Oh, they both do. Okay.
Both of them.
It just specified that this does as well.
I
So,
see. Okay.
You guys approach this hill as you look over. Karen, give me a stealth roll.
Oh, I'm great at those because I always have disadvantage. Woo! Yeah, I'm great. 7.
Someone roll for Alien.
18.
Alien, please. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what his modifier is.
Alien has a natural 18,
It's a +8.
Oh, good thing you rolled.
so 26.
Cool.
9.
So let me see.
69.
26, 9. What were the other?
18.
18.
18 as well.
And you said 6?
We have a 6, a 9, 18, 26,
18.
18.
All right.
Overheim Dasarak, Isaac. Shh.
So the average is 0.4.
That's right.
Is 0.4 less than his perception.
Oh
so you
my
guys
God.
unfortunately just failed.
Wow, that's awesome.
You see, you don't see, well, you see
You
an
do see-
arrow launch into the, towards you. Let me actually roll. Yeah. Let me see. Oh my God. I was not expecting this. Crap. Oh wait, they have... Alright, let's see.
Guess I don't need to cast augury to see if we're going to find any enemies in that pillbox.
Let's see, there's... Wilfred, does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, so you see a heavy crossbow bolt right next to you in the dirt. As all of you see this happen, you look over towards that little box, and you see a crossbow just being pulled back just from the slit as it disappears beneath to where you can no longer see.
Ambush!
Sticky bomb!
What would,
Sticky bomb!
what would you guys like to do at this time?
Everyone get back.
Get
I
down.
assume we're under attack. Do we see any visible openings on this pillbox besides the arrow slit that we've been fired from?
From this angle, you just see like 3 arrow slits ahead of you. You kind of see one off to like the east side, but you can't see the other 2 sides of the structure.
I will dash and get right up against the pillbox walls
Okay.
in between arrow slits
So as
to not give a firing angle.
Yeah, for sure. So as you begin to run up on this area, you're in every like 10 to 15 feet you run is like a 10-foot incline. So where are you? So this is about 25 feet here. And what's your movement? 30?
It is 30.
You get to about... Oh, you said dash. Okay, never mind. You can get there. Yeah.
Okay.
And you said you're going to get between the walls?
Yeah, I want to be pressed up against the pillbox walls. There's no like battlements or anything, right? It's just like a flat-topped pillbox with arrow slits. This is a solid stone structure.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to get right up against the exterior wall in between arrow slits so that there's no like firing angle.
Yeah, put your guy where you're going to be up against that.
I'll be like, was that something like right there work? Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
All Right, so I'm going to reveal a bit more of... There, is that better?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay.
As I arrive with my passive perception of 17, am I able to hear if there's just a single creature in there preparing to fire, or if there's more activity than that?
Give me a... What's your passive?
17.
You do not hear any activity within.
Oh, damn. Sneaky. Alright. Are we in some kind of turn order, or are
No,
we
we're the
just kind
rest
of doing our thing?
Kind of doing a thing at the moment. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to use minor illusion to put a mound of snow in front of me and just keep it in front of me while I walk toward the thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch this happen
Okay.
as I stand
The
back.
mound of snow moving toward the
Yeah.
bunker.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you do that. And you don't seem to have any sort of issue doing so. You're able to walk all the way up to the bunker. Is anyone else doing anything at the moment?
Now that they seem fine, I will also follow up between them.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, and what are you're gonna follow up, you said, as well?
Yep, just walk.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys get all the way up there, and you see anyone peek inside?
Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna keep up my minor illusion. Like, I'm gonna cover the window.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna peek through because, if a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes faint to the creature. So I feel like I could see through it myself, knowing that it's an illusion.
Sure. Yeah, you guys look in and you see a trap door and no one inside.
Oh, this is a really well-designed little bunker. There's no exterior exits.
Oh, entrance? Oh boy.
Did you walk around?
With some intelligence.
Did you walk around and inspect it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you walk around and sure enough, you do not see, you don't see any sort of, entryway. You just see these arrow slits that none of you can fit through.
I'll kind of come around the north side of this pillbox and take a gander at the rest of the fortress. Does it look like there's any movement through any openings that I'm able to see?
Where are you walking towards?
The northern end of this bunker pillbox structure that we're currently huddled behind.
Like up here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess I'm trying to look like... I definitely would not go out that far, but I'm looking at these. How do I mark this stuff?
You just use your marker and you click and hold. Yeah, you look up there, and as you do, 2 arrows come shooting out at you. Oh, that's gonna hit. Yeah, that's over 20. And another same thing. So 2 arrows are launched out at you. Take 11 piercing damage as 2 separate arrows just right in the shoulders, and you're knocked back. You stumble backwards to get cover immediately. You get out of sight, I'd say. And
I'll kind of stumble back around the corner and be like, "There's snipers!"
Oh, really? Didn't notice.
They snipped me really good.
How much damage did that do to you? Was it significant?
I mean, yeah, I'm hurting pretty bad. I don't know too many people who can take 2 arrows and not be feeling it.
I will walk up to him and just put some goo on the wound. Well, I'll just kind of heartlessly rip out the arrows and then put goo on the wounds.
Okay. So while that's kind of your action for that round, what are the rest of you doing?
That's 9 healing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Alian will speak up, and he just like starts talking. He says, "Hey guys," and you're like, "Oh, where were you?" He's like,
God, your stealth level was really high.
he's like, I mean, we got to get in, right? Should we try? Do you want me to try and see if we can barge in through that door?
Why do we gotta get in?
I mean, the tracks led here. These are the ones that are stealing the stuff, right?
Yeah, but holy crap, I just took 2 hours and we're here for a lantern?
And other stuff. I don't know. If they're stealing, if there's
Surely
like,
we'll have other
if there's
things.
like a small fortress, they probably have other stuff.
Holy crap, I hope they do.
And
That
he'll
hurt.
Alian will look over at
Isaac, Wilfred,
Throden. Will you give me a perception roll?
Yeah.
Give me 2 of them.
Sick.
you get 3 more arrows in your chest. Just kidding.
Oh no, please stop. One was a 17 and the other one was a dirty 20.
Yeah, so you, as you were getting pelted by these arrows, you were able to get eye contact with these enemies. They appear to be dwarvish in size with pale gray skin. And as you're describing this, Shri, you would recognize this as Duragar.
Why are they so mean and nasty?
Sounds like we have our enemy.
That's just in their nature, partner. These are these Duragar that we've been looking for, and they're not going to mess around with you. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of duck low and try to stay out of the line of fire here.
Yeah.
So, Alian, or Alian, if you want to check the doors, like you said, that would be good. If those don't work, I do have this flight potion that would allow one person to fly for 10 minutes. Pretty slowly, but could get up on top of the battlement, perhaps.
Yeah, as you're looking around, there is no battlement. This is built into the rock face. There's no, like, what you're seeing are the arrow slits.
Dang!
Yeah, this is built into
Smart.
the mountain. But Alian says, all right, I can try that, sure. Let me just look at my character sheet.
Oh,
and
I was
see.
muted.
Oh, nice. What's up?
Oh,
How high up is the wall that's to the east?
the east?
To the east?
Oh, that's down. That's frozen
This
river.
stuff.
It's a frozen river.
That goes down into
No,
the
that's
river.
up. No, that's up.
Oh, that is up?
That is up. The river is the blue line in the middle of
Ethan,
the
you
map.
fucking liar.
Oh.
Up.
So how high, how high is that then?
It's about 25 feet up.
Oh. So,
Okay.
yeah, I still
Does
say
it
the
look
thing
like-
about my potion.
If I were to be up there, could I get like around to the backside of the arrow slit wall?
It does not. No, it looks
So
like...
the wall goes directly into the mountain.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Think of it like a... think of it like a wart on your arm, and the wart being the arrow slit. You can't get behind the wart. It's in the
I
mountain.
don't suffer warts.
What the hell?
I don't know why I thought of that.
So anyway,
No! My cat is attacking my minis.
Alian says,
I have
"Yeah,
in my dice.
let me give that a shot." So Alian is going to be a sneaky boy. Someone roll for me. +8.
A sneaky boy.
I should not. My rolls have been
20.
shit tonight.
A natural 20?
Nope.
Dirty 20. Okay. Oh, dude, what the hell? He rolled a natural 20. So Alian tries to sneak up, and he gets about, as he's going along the wall, he gets to about here, and then a arrow just comes sailing out from this arrow slit, and is going to try and hit him.
No.
No.
This cat. I have these little minis in here, and she keeps going like, and trying to grab them out with her claws.
Takes minimum.
I just want
No.
to believe that you were telling Alex, no.
Yeah, that's what I heard
No.
too. It takes minimum damage, but definitely does get hit. But he is going to then run. Let me see. Yeah, he's going to run and dash. And let me make an athletics check for him. 18 plus, I'm sure.
And seeing him get hit, I would make a comment to Wilfred. Hey, Wilfred, can you cover up those arrow holes with illusions?
Not from far away.
Oh, never mind.
Alian runs up, gets along the wall, and is like skirting the wall. And you see him holding his arm, just pulls out an arrow and throws it to the ground. And he just like looks at the wall, and he turns around and looks at you guys, and he waves you down. And then he just goes,
Yeah, what does that mean? What does he want us to do?
I
We
think
should have
it's
worked this out
locked.
ahead of time.
I don't think that he's able to get in.
does
I
it?
prepare my minor illusion.
Does anyone-
Snow. This time it's a snowball.
Does anyone know Thieves' Camp?
Nope.
No.
You see him throwing out gang signs, and it's really weird.
Whoa, settle down. We're not in that kind of neighborhood.
I just kind of.
And he holds. No, he didn't. Hold on.
Oh no, he didn't.
He holds up.
No.
There's a Z.
Yeah, I was gonna say he shapeshifts into a Durogar, but he's not seen one before, so he doesn't know what they look like. Let me roll perception. No, he didn't see him. Okay, so yeah, he's just sitting against the door, and he's just kind of is looking at you guys, trying to figure out what to do.
I will walk across this way.
Are you being sneaky?
Slowly, but surely. Sure.
Surely.
Roll me a
Slowly but
stealth
surely.
check. Roll with advantage, since you're aware of their positioning and you're keeping an eye out at this point. Oh my god, another natural 20!
Oh my god.
Well, this would be that.
It's not a guaranteed success though. What's your
Sex.
success?
It's not a guaranteed
Sex?
sex.
So that is going
Never
to be
guaranteed.
a 16. Myself. Are you rolling to attack?
No, I'm seeing what. Can you beat a 20?
Oh, I already rolled.
What'd you get?
16.
I thought you were adding your stealth. Okay. Yeah, one of them is going to then attack you. Does a 17 hit you?
Are you rolling with disadvantage?
No. Why should I be?
Maybe because are they using dark vision to see me?
I believe dwarves have dark vision.
I thought so too.
Yeah, they Duragar. Let me see.
Especially Duragar because they're light sensitive.
Yeah.
Although, you know,
Yeah, dark vision,
only up to
120
60
feet.
Oh,
Well,
dang.
dang.
Whoop. Yeah,
That's
they can see that.
Devil
It's fine.
sight.
If they are relying on dark vision to see me, I'm invisible to them.
That's what you said.
Oh.
uh, While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
Completely turned it around.
While
So
in
is it dark
darkness.
enough?
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is. Oh my god, that is so OP for this campaign. Jesus Christ! It's
That's
all coming
badass.
together for Travis.
Oh god.
It's
Fuck
literally
yeah.
it's
Travis.
literally perpetual darkness. And you know what I just thought of? If someone played a shadow monk, you can teleport
Sponsor
within
me with
shadow.
Anywhere.
Sponsor me,
Dude.
Dave.
That's ridiculous. Okay, if I die,
Yeah.
I'm being a fucking
damn
shadow
it.
monk.
Holy
That
cow.
was Slaggin before Slaggin was Slaggin, was a shadow monk.
That's
Oh
funny.
my god. That's
yeah,
insane.
you walked across and wait, you said shoot at you with disadvantage, right?
I don't know how the attack
No,
works
you
on
said invisible. They would have heard you then because they did beat your stealth. Wait, hold on.
I mean, yeah, they got a nat 20.
You are invisible to cruiser release and dark. You actually roll with advantage for your stealth because invisible creatures have advantage on their stealth checks. So you
Sure,
roll with
which I did.
okay. So they did see you. While you're invisible. So
Well,
They saw me.
They
or
were
they
aware.
have to hear
They
you.
were aware of your position.
maybe they saw your
perceived you.
footsteps.
I mean, they can hear you. Yeah, it's literally like walking across like ice, and it's like nothing's out there. So they would shoot at you because you're invisible, they do have disadvantage.
They would
so
do it with disadvantage.
I just rolled another nat 20.
What?
Dude,
disadvantage?
This
3
dice,
in a row?
No, the first one was an 18 plus stuff, and then the second one was a 20.
All right, well, 18 hits.
Yeah, 18 hits. So you take 4 damage, piercing damage. Man, what a trip! Jesus.
Jeez.
But you are able to, you take another arrow.
Take it.
Does anyone speak Undercommon?
Nope, I speak Dwarvish.
I do.
You do speak Undercommon?
Yeah, I went to because in the forest where I came from, there was a portal to the Underdark pretty nearby because people would come out. And
That is
cool.
really,
That is insane. Let's see here. So you would hear one of them call out, Nildar will have your head. Leave our place. You are not welcome here.
listen, I don't know who this Dildar guy is, but
I don't know who this Dildar guy is.
From the bunker you hear, got him!
freaking God. Whatever, I don't respond.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
I really wanted
That's
to hear
such a
you
good
say
start.
something.
That's not Shirley's style. And where do you finish your running to? You go
Yeah, I'm going to rendezvous with Randevious with Old Allian.
very good. Yeah.
Devious.
You're up there, and he's just like, are you all right?
Yeah, not doing so
Yeah.
bad. I've definitely was worse when that lady like exploded me yesterday. So today
Oh, yeah.
is pretty alright.
He just slaps you on the shoulder and just looks to the rest. He's,
God.
and he
I
looks
gotta
over.
slap him on the shoulder, but he's got like.
Ah!
Oh wait.
He says, "All right, yeah, I realized that we didn't come up with a plan. So what's the plan? What'd you guys decide on? That's why you're here, right?"
Yeah. Well, I thought that you were like throwing up some symbols, so I thought that you had some sort of plan once you got here. So I just came over here to help you.
Hand to face. He says, "I was trying to figure out what the plan was. We did decide, and now we're." Oh,
He's doing some
Well.
thieves can't no jutsu.
Have you pulled on the door yet?
no, I wasn't sure. I mean, do you want to try?
Shit, they're already shooting arrows at us, man.
Okay. Maybe we can flag them down and just let them know we're gonna go through. Maybe they'll run in after us.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't use whatever symbols you were using before. Just kind of maybe use normal hand motions because none of us got any of that stuff.
We going inside.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and is like, "All right." So you open as you begin to push on the door here. You guys see Alian and Shri begin to push on this door. What are you guys doing? The rest
What
of
the
it.
hell?
They didn't do a performance check and then to signal us.
No, they looked at you and they kind of
Motion towards it.
and then you guys see them beginning to push, and you see them putting their weight into it. It's not like it's like a effort is having to be had. Each of them are getting a door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going inside.
The river, is there a hole that river's going into, the frozen river
Yes.
in the wall?
Yes.
It's frozen over.
The hole
But
is
there's a
not
hole.
completely frozen.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
the same
gonna
thought.
try to, like, stop them if they're looking over at all.
Wait, not the main entrance.
Did they look over?
I don't know. They symboled and started trying to push the. Roll an initiative. Travis and Ethan, roll an initiative. Whoever
I'm
has.
not good at. Oh, that's really bad. 10.
I rolled a nat 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Six
like
modifier.
they point to the door and they begin to. Yeah.
And I try to signal towards the river.
Do you think he wants us to go in the river?
I'll just, like, do the wait, and I'll talk to them. I think we should probably just all go through the river route, most likely.
It's at the front of the fortress. You don't think they have it like barred off or anything halfway down that tunnel?
Maybe we can
it's better than
convince somebody to blow it up by running some bombs into it on their
Hey,
back.
I've got wild shape. I think that would work.
Actually, do you have any way to distract them? Perhaps I don't have anything myself. Or
Yeah, my shoulder distracted him pretty good a few minutes ago.
well, I mean, if you don't mind taking more arrows for us, then I'd be happy for you to.
I
take
definitely do mind taking more arrows, especially for you guys.
Well, there we go. So, is there anything you can use to distract them, perhaps, that isn't your body?
I feel like I have something, but oh god, it's such an investment. I have to put so much into this sort of thing.
Well, I have
Don't
a way
worry,
for
I got
me to
this.
get safely
And I-
across. Okay.
5-foot radius snowball in front of me.
Okay.
Just keep it going.
And you walk out?
Yep.
Okay. You guys see Wilfred. Describe your snowball dealie again, please.
Oh, it's a 5-foot snowball, and it's just rolling slowly as walk speed in front of me.
Like that character from League of Legends.
I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, new.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn to. Oh my God,
Yeah. Oh.
Troden?
Alien.
Throat.
No.
Oh,
to
Throden.
Throden. There we go.
Throden,
Oh, I
Throden.
misspelled it. That's why. I'm gonna turn to Throden and say, "Now is probably the time to go." And then I'll go around the corner, turn myself invisible, and start following after.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm out by myself.
What are you gonna do as you see them doing that?
I guess I will cast guidance on myself and attempt to sneak along the walls super stealthily as I can.
Okay. Both of you, everyone, you two roll stealth. Wilfred, roll a d20 add your spell casting modifier.
15.
Okay.
Oh shit!
9.
I am invisible, so I rolled with advantage.
Cool. And
Oh,
what'd
I
you
need
get,
to roll my 4.
Blake?
Did I actually
I
roll the same one?
rolled a natural 20 plus 4 plus 1.
Heck
I just
yeah.
got 21. I was wrong. I forgot to do the actual advantage.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's why, because I have disadvantage normally. So never mind. The 18 sticks.
Understood. Yeah, you guys, Wilfred just rolls his ball in front of him and starts running down the hill as you two kind of hook around this bunker and move along the wall. And
I'm really counting on that being a big distraction.
Alien's eyes are wide as he looks over the tree, and you guys look at each other and then look back at the group, and everyone's just kind of running in their own little pathways, and no arrows seem to loose.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my bow and just kind of ready a shot towards if somebody tries to stick an arrow at that slit.
Cool.
At least try to shoot towards the slit if I see something
Yeah.
poke out.
Alien has a
so-
short sword and a dagger in another hand ready to throw it.
I might
We're
suggest
able to make it all the way to
and-
the wall.
Yes.
you can determine if it's an illusion with an investigation check, DC
Versus your-
14.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you guys make it all the way there. Kyle, move you. You guys make it all the way towards the wall near the river mouth, and you look up to where those arrow slits are, and you feel that you are in complete cover. You cannot see in, they cannot see out, towards you at least. You look at this mouth where this little river, little stream is coming out of. You see that the stream itself is frozen solid, but there is about a 4-foot archway and very walkable ice ahead of you.
Bree just like looks at Wilfred and like looks at the 4-foot hole. Looks back at Wilfred.
Do you walk in?
I got you, boo! I walk right in.
Yeah, you walk in, and your footsteps echo as the pressure of the wind and the cold as the snow's been falling on you guys gives way to just open, cold air. You feel the occasional thrust of air as wind most likely goes through the arrow slits of this keep and is pushed down through some sort of opening that meets your face. But you walk and you see that the stream continues and hooks around to the right, But before that hook begins, you look up and you see about a 3-foot wide cylinder well that is made that goes straight up. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Nope. Yes.
And you can see that just in slates of gray. You look up and you have a hard time seeing where this ends. But you can see the lip of the well, and then it just disappears into blackness, essentially.
He called it a well, but somebody's sitting on it right now.
Oh no. It's a black pudding well.
What are you doing?
Does it look like it's more than 30 feet up?
It appears to be about 20 foot high.
Right. Shoot.
Actually, it's 20 foot up, and you had a good... no, yeah, this is elevated. Yeah, it's about 20 foot high. To, like, the rim of the lip of the well.
And we're all just kind of waiting outside.
Yeah, we're
staring
waiting.
at the opening, being like waiting for our little gnome friend to report.
How far did he crawl, roughly?
I mean, it's a 4 foot. I mean, y'all could, like, squat and walk.
Mm-hmm. Like, how far forward did he go?
About 10 feet. Not that far.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can see him.
Yeah.
I'll
If you
grab
poke
a
and
rock.
you look under, you'd be able to see him easily.
Oh, well, then I'll just run right out back to them
Oh,
and be
okay.
like, there's a well!
Sorry, that was my bad. Yeah.
And I can
okay.
straight run in there, because it's twice my height. No, not twice my height. I'm 2'10".
Nice.
But I got, plenty
Room
of
to
head
spare.
space.
You fit 10 and a half.
Well, that sounds like that might be our angle of approach then.
Yeah, we
might
could tie a rope off and climb out.
Yeah, we might only want to have one person do that at a time, though, just in case someone's watching the hole, so that we don't all get stuck trying to move up.
Okay, I'll go first.
What's further in there? You stopped at the well to take a look, but you didn't mention if there was any other way further in.
I'll go see. I'm gonna run further in this time.
Yeah. So you spend a couple minutes going down this pathway, and it eventually funnels down to a point where you're not able to walk any longer. It appears that it just dead ends into like the water, where water's like literally filling up the entire stream area. It's frozen solid.
Hey, I return and nothing.
Should have known.
All right, well, let's just go in then.
Just go in. I mean, are we in this for the long haul? Like, are we dedicated to like, this seems like Mortal Kombat over a lantern. Is this really what we want to do?
Mortal Kombat!
Surely they have plenty of things for us to obtain from this endeavor, and it'll continue spreading our name, so...
Yeah, and these Juragar don't seem like the dwarves that this town assumed was living up in this hill. So obviously these guys have came in and replaced them. And knowing these Juragar, they are up to no good. We know that there's some big plot they're trying to hatch to take over or ruin all of 10 towns.
Ollie and Wallace speak
You know how
and
many
say.
books I could fill?
Ollie and Wallace speak up and say, and Shri, didn't you say that? I mean, these were the people that attacked your home. Like, don't you have your own vendetta against these people?
Yeah, they're violent. This is the entire reason that I'm out.
Oh, God. Did I get into myself into some kind of race war?
Well, no. I think it's this specific group. Was it? I always forget. Is it Sunblight?
Sunblight.
Sunblight. I think it's the Sunblights. So I don't know this Dildar guy. Oh, I can't even say it.
Dildar Sunblight.
Dildar Sublight.
Oh, I'm so doing that too. I don't know if he's associated with them, but
You know that the leader of the
something.
Sunblights is Zardarok.
Well, maybe they're cousins or something.
So, what are you guys doing? And how are you doing it?
Well, I gotta know if we're gonna go in there and like risk blood and stuff. You're gonna have my back, right?
Alien will speak, but say, yeah. I mean, if you're with us, you get our back, we get yours. You know, we take care of each other.
I mean, no lie. If it starts looking like we're gonna die, I'm probably gonna leave.
Oh yeah, I don't think we all plan to die.
It seems slightly problematic, but okay. So I will invest just a little bit less in you.
I don't know why. I mean, I think if you were gonna die, you'd want to leave too.
Well, if we die when we're in here, what makes you think that you would get away unscathed?
Well, I can like turn into a centipede and just walk out.
Good for
Why
you.
the hell don't you turn into a centipede and walk up the thing and bring the rope with you?
You didn't walk in.
Well, I can't do that very much.
Well, very much do it now.
There's limits to these things.
You let yourself get shot with multiple arrows before you turn into a bug to get.
That's right.
Why don't
I
you just
think
be
you
a bug
need
all the
to-
time? Nobody would ever see you.
I can't even be a bug for that long. I can only be a bug for like a couple hours. I'm not very good at this, all right?
A couple hours. It took all of 2 seconds for you to get shot with 2 arrows, buddy. Why
Soon as
did
you
you
see an
just
arrow,
turn
flip,
into
I'm a
a
bug.
centipede? Crawl
Man.
in there. Why are we just learning about the centipede power?
I told you guys I could have done something. It was just a heavy investment. I told you that, Isaac.
Do you guys
Probably.
have any more pitons?
I pat my pockets and I say, "I'm all out, buddy."
Fairly
I-
certain that
I don't have
there's
any.
more pitons on Alien.
Come on, Alien. You always have them.
Alien, what happened to your... Oh, wait, I wasn't there for that.
Alien, what happened to your
Your
pitons
crazy
that you
physics
used before?
experiment.
Right?
Yeah.
Your piton collection.
They are gone apparently.
Damn. Wow, what happened?
I don't know. They're just not. They're not my bag. It's like with respect, they're not here.
I
Apparently
bet they got
Flagon took
stolen by
them.
those dwarves.
Well, I still have plenty of pitons. I have 10 of them.
All right.
But
Let
what
me
is the
take one
plan?
Well,
Don't
I'll
you
go
guys
up.
have any special powers? Like, can't any of you, like, turn into mist or something? Like, how'd you guys make it this far in somewhere
here's
as
the
harsh as
mist.
Icewind Dale?
Turn into mist?
Come on, man.
Alien just puts away the other dagger, pulls out the other short sword, and he just kind of like this,
What? What?
Having
killing people.
What's he doing?
He's
Oh, no, I'm
showing
still
you his
invisible.
powers. So,
I can be invisible for up to an hour until I take, use a spell
you
or
give me a
something.
piton, and I'll go up the well, and I'll secure the rope up there, and we can climb up.
Which Isaac, I mean, you could still be invisible because you used it, right? So I mean,
Mhm.
it's not been an hour, so you are invisible right now.
So every time I talk, I'm in disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Isaac, this is really hard to have a
On
conversation.
the ground, so I can pick it up.
They're just like,
Here, I'll pull out
Moisture.
the little
Oh.
rock that we keep in our backpacks that is constantly emitting light, and I'll just hold it out. This is where I am, and I guess it just shows a
Does it leave a shadow?
glowing rock.
it's
Does
me,
it leave
your
his shadow
soul.
on the ground?
God, I don't know. Oh my
Probably
God.
not. I'm invisible.
But maybe
Yeah,
it's
is it light
magic light.
reflection? Or...
No,
Reflection.
there's no.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, I
Alright.
don't.
Is the light just being bent
What are
around
you
his
guys
body?
doing? What are you doing? Do my map.
Alright,
Stop this. What are you doing?
Alright, so how
Can
are
I
we
have
gonna
a
get
damn
up this wall?
piton?
Yes, here, have a piton.
You've
Now
had a
hold
piton
it.
this whole time. You've just not given it to him.
I told him I had one.
Oh my God.
Yes, you did tell me you had one.
And you guys were yelling at me for not
I
turning into a
handed him the
centipede.
piton. I hand him the piton.
Where is it?
It's next
Just
to the
drop it.
glowing. Wilfred, it's next to the glowing rock.
I reached to the left of the glowing rock.
You
That
grab
was-
his
You
nuts.
can see it. It's
Yeah,
floating next to the
that
glowing
was
rock.
correct.
Grab hard.
I grab the glowing rock.
We're doomed.
I have a
This
piton.
I
party
set
is
the
doomed.
piton on the floor and walk away and like
Okay, I
just
pick
they
up the
can't see
piton
my face
and I
palming.
go to the well.
Okay.
I go to the well
Uh-huh.
and I use my Fey touched feature to Misty Step to the top of the well.
And
Oh God.
are
shit.
you standing on the lip? Is it a point you have to see?
Yeah, I have to see it, so I'm aiming for like kind of angled slightly so that I blip into the air above the lip, so I can kind of not be in the hole
Sure.
when I start falling.
Yeah, give me a athletics or acrobatics for your landing.
Okay.
Just got to be like a 5, like no natural
like
1, and you're
acrobatics.
good.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
18
natural
plus
1.
3 is 21.
Absolutely. And give me a stealth check.
Clang, clang, clang.
10.
Okay, let me roll.
As it goes, boing, like a video game's teleport sound.
Roll me a d8, please.
You die.
I'm gonna lean into where I see Isaac's breath coming out.
1.
Okay. All right. So,
Isaac's breath. Never mind. It's probably fine.
I don't know what everyone's vision is, but just keep it in mind.
It's not. I have no vision.
So, as you
Right, so I'm like right here.
land on the north side of this well, and you're looking northward. This way is where you land, and just to your left, you see a giant, massive ogre with patches of skin that is slothed off. You can see its veins and muscles bulging and reacting. You see this black ichor kind of oozing from various points on its body. You see old battle wounds that never quite healed. You see on its shoulder, you see a bone protruding out, but you hear, and you can hear the cries of a goat. And with your intelligence that this thing is currently eating the goat and has not noticed you.
Dear God.
Gross. So,
You
So
are
I land-
you are within feet of this thing.
I land like Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
Poser.
Seeing that thing, I'm gonna stifle a cry,
Yeah.
and instead of trying to pound the piton into the stone, I'm gonna change my plan.
Oh,
I'm
let
going
me
to-
let me. I'm sorry. Let me describe the rest of the rooms in case I might change a plan. So you look around and you do have dark vision, right? Yes, you do. You just said that. To the east, you see a stone door. The room here is about 30 foot tall. You see 3 separate cages here. You see this one that's the most northern is large enough to have held this creature, and the door is wide open. The other 2 doors are closed, and you kind of look over as this ogre's like moving around. You see that the goat is on the ground bleeding out, and in its hand it has one of its legs, and you see that the blood and some of the sinew of the leg had been pulled through one of these holes. It appears to have grabbed the creature, attempted to pull it out, and just ripped off a leg in the process. So it's still in the cage, but bleeding out. And there's another live goat that's just in there with it. And then to the south, you see a drawbridge that is currently flat. You see massive gears on one side of it that you kind of look over and you see there's a pit underneath. It looks like that could be raised or lowered. And then you see the arrow slits just behind you that kind of lead outward. You see a pathway to your west, this direction that leads to like a different antechamber. You can't really see beyond the ogre, and then another hallway leading to the south. And again, you can see just the edges of what would be another arrow slit right here. And then 2 very large stone doors, and you see that there's a large plank of wood that is sitting to the side, like mounted on the wall, not currently barging the door shut.
And would we also know that like this arrow slit is the one that we received fire from?
Yes, you would be able to put that together. Because you guys
So
are
there
all
was somebody just standing right there not too long ago.
I know I'm not inside, but was the drawbridge down?
It is currently down. And Wilfred, what are you going to do in this moment after having all this information?
I would attempt to tie my, I think it's a fancy silk rope.
Ooh, sexy.
No, it's hempen.
Ooh, lame.
It's not.
Tie
It's
my
not.
Less
rope
sexy, much more rough.
around the middle of my quarterstaff,
Okay.
tie it off,
Yeah,
and then position the quarterstaff across the opening of the thing
For sure.
and kind of shimmy it nice and quiet.
very good. Give me a dexterity roll.
Natural 1.
Well, I mean, if he falls, he's at least not next to an ogre.
What'd you get?
5.
5? Okay. you tie it off, you set the stick down, and you look around. And there's a moment when the stick hits the edge of the well. It makes noise, and the ogre just stops. And he just keeps going, chewing on the leg as you shimmy down.
Oh,
Well-
Wilfred, what was up there?
I tell you, there's a scary ass zombie ogre.
Oh.
Zombie ogre?
Ogre?
But I tied off my rope. We can climb up and we could kill it, maybe. Or you
Can
can
we
kill
perhaps
it.
lure it away?
Could try.
I'm gonna sit down,
Do
and for the next minute, I'm gonna use my divination bones and cast augury. So whatever anybody else is doing for the next minute, that's what I'm doing.
do we have to climb up, Wilfred?
Is there another
Uh,
entrance?
There's a drawbridge and the gate doesn't look barred.
Oh, okay.
So could we just go in through these doors right here?
Seems
Uh,
like it.
Wouldn't that alert
Maybe
the
we could
creature,
go in
though?
through the doors. Maybe we could lure it out and then run in and close the doors and bar them before it can kill us.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Not likely, but we could try.
Maybe
so you were
perhaps
smart,
you
man.
could use an illusion to lure it outside, and then we go through the door and go inside and close it.
Yeah.
Can you make a goat, Wilfred? A shiny goat?
Yes. I can.
Name of the episode: Shiny Goats. Shiny Goatsy.
No, stop.
So
What? I don't.
No.
I don't understand. I gotta go look it up.
No.
Everyone at home, make sure that you look up Shiny Goatsy.
I don't want to. I don't know.
Maybe just the second part, actually.
Okay, so
Anyway.
I'd say your conversation's gone on for about a minute. And what are you asking the bones?
I'm gonna ask the bones, like, if we engage in direct combat with the inhabitants of this fortress, is it likely that we'll die?
Let me
Death.
see. And the options are woe, wheel, and woe.
Try again later.
Woe, and nothing, right?
Yeah, wheel and woe, and nothing.
I think you would get the response back of wheel and woe.
Feeling whoa.
Oh god, only some of us are gonna die. That's how I interpret that.
Outlook not good.
Yeah. It's
Outlook
like a
not
50-50
bad.
shot of survival.
Outlook possible.
There was a big cage that I think it busted out of. I wonder if we could lock it back in.
Well, if it busted out of the cage, do we feel like it, is the locking mechanism intact?
Was it busted out or freed, perhaps, by the inhabitants that were shooting?
I'll try
at
to
us?
remember back to what I saw. To
The
see if
the
it looked
door
like it
did
was
not
busted or not.
the door did not did not look damaged in any way.
Good luck trying to lure it back into its cage. I'm pretty sure.
Do I remember any big old padlock?
Give me a investigation. Or what was your perception? Did you roll perception?
No.
Roll perception.
7.
Not sure.
Bad scouting.
You took a lot of information in real quick and tied it off and jumped down pretty quickly.
I mean, there was a fucking ogre right next to you. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, listen, guys, I'm no Boy Scout.
All right.
So
Alright,
as
let's
you
just go through the
guys
front.
as you guys have been sitting here for some time, let me see. You're invisible for an hour, yeah?
Yep.
So it'd be the other 4. Shri does. Hey, wait, I have disadvantage on you right now, right? Because it's dark?
I mean, I'm invisible, so you do what you want. If you feel like somebody would even attack me,
Gosh, you're not moving, so I'd say no. So that's a good point. So let me roll again then. So there's only really 3. Okay, Wilfred.
Aren't we in the tunnel?
Yeah. Secret
Would-
tunnel.
That was my understanding too, but I suppose we didn't state explicitly, so...
I thought we were,
And
but
we walked outside the tunnel.
yeah.
We're like huddled at the entrance.
We'll
I
just
guess.
say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
huddled
we're
at the
huddled
entrance
at the
because it's
entrance.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilfred, you are shot in the back with an arrow from the original bunker, and you take 5 piercing damage. As you guys have sat here, he has had time to get back to the bunker, find you guys, aim a shot, and blasted you in the shoulder. And then he, just as quickly as you get hit and you turn around, look, he disappears.
That little
God, these
bastard.
guys are crack shots. I don't know if we can handle this, guys. We've been hit with every arrow they fired at us, except for that first one. This might be
Hurry up and get
way
inside.
outside of our wheelhouse. We could just bail now. I mean, it's a lantern. They're not going to chastise us for leaving a lantern behind.
How about we just proceed and stop getting shot? Take our vengeance out on this
Zombie ogre?
person. Yeah, we can either
Let's
murder
lure
it,
outside.
as we've done before with multiple giants in the past, or we can lure it outside. Let's lure
Are you
it.
guys some sort of expert giant hunters?
Are you
I'll
guys
follow your
still
lead, I
sitting
guess.
outside?
No, I'm in the tunnel. I'm climbing up my rope now.
I'm still invisible. I'm at the entrance of the tunnel, but I'm invisible.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'll climb into the tunnel behind Wilfred.
Okay. Wilfred, as you begin to climb,
Oh no!
you get about 2 feet off the ground. As your dex roll of 5, it unties and your staff is just sitting there at the top. And your rope just falls on your head. And it's just sitting across the top of the well now.
Well, I told
God,
you I'm
you
no
guys-
Boy Scout.
Are giant slayers? Jesus Christ!
This is so
We're not gonna slay it.
This guy over here is bragging about slaying so many giants before. We can't even climb up a well.
Who said anything about slaying giants?
We've slayed 2 verbegs and an ogre. previously.
Alyan will say, okay, as much as I hate this, why don't we retreat? We know where it's at. Let's take a night. Let's come up with a game plan and come back refreshed tomorrow.
If we try to leave, they're gonna shoot us 16 more times.
Listen, man.
Possibly.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You don't want us to
You
leave.
seem to be
You
complaining
don't
a
want us
lot.
to go.
I don't wanna
wanna
get
turn
shot.
into a freaking bug so that we can get in this place. So what?
How
you
am
tell
I-
me what you would like to do?
Supposed to help by
Well-
turning into a bug. What does that do even?
Could
the well narrow enough that I can, like, shimmy
arrow
up
slit
it?
or something like
No.
that.
It's
maybe
about 3
got
foot
there.
wide.
No.
Your
So
arms,
no.
yeah.
It's
your-
wider than I am tall.
Yeah.
This Jurgar obviously is shooting at us. He's probably not worried about a bug clawing in through an arrow slit. I don't know. The opportunities for a bug are pretty endless here.
You want me to go in there by myself?
Listen,
I feel like this is a
I
point
just-
where DJ would have Alyan just do something, but I don't know what he
Yeah.
would do.
Open the door. Just
Yeah.
open the door.
Alyan. I will turn to Alyan.
Uh-huh.
Drink this potion. Go up the well. Be quiet.
He drinks it, he quaffs it, and
Take my rope.
What he nods, and he will begin to just fly. He just has fly.
You're some kind of sneaky guy, and everyone's been yelling at me to turn into a centipede.
10 foot per second fly speed for 10 minutes, I believe.
What was the speed again?
10 foot per second.
10 foot
Or per round. Per round.
10 foot around. Okay, so
That'd be
and you said
sweet.
1 minute.
Let me double check. I thought it was 10 minutes, but let me double check.
Okay.
Where's the feature?
Out of Icewind Dale.
It's an experimental elixir. Yeah, for 10 minutes he can choose to fly 10 feet.
So Alien is going to fly up. He does so pretty stealthily. Oh my god, so many natural 20s. He gets up to the top.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He gets up to the top. He ties off the rope and he looks down and he says, "I got it." And you guys look up and you just see this massive hand grab his shoulder as he gets yanked away from the well. And he just goes, "Ah!"
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, don't be a baby. Start climbing up the rope.
Don't be a baby, we're gonna die.
Okay, everyone roll initiative. I can't believe the ogre got a natural 20. That's so dumb.
14.
Do I have an advantage?
Fell in with a bunch of amateurs that call themselves giant slayers.
14.
7.
Hold on. Wilfred, you got what?
7.
Isaac?
14.
Alien got a 20. Oh god, not a 52. 20.
52.
You said
I
14.
mean, he's a rogue.
You said 14, Isaac?
Yeah.
Sri?
High.
No. I got a 9.
9 and
I'm
Threaden?
shocked. Did you like roll a 1? Isn't your initiative like
Rolled
plus
a-
7?
rolled a 3. Yeah, I
Damn.
have a plus 6.
Throden?
Yeah.
Sorry, 17.
17.
Dang.
All right, Alien. Yay.
He gets crushed.
Is grappled?
It's his turn.
Contested strength
Ooh,
check?
if you send me his character sheet, I can Alien it up.
You should be able to just go to campaigns, view Icewind Dale, and view his sheet.
Was that an auto grapple since he wasn't paying attention, or?
Because he was tying off the rope and he was like looking down, giving the thumbs up. Yeah, he was seen and.
So he is grappled, right?
He's not grappled. He is currently
okay.
at the top of the well and just pulled out, so he's right next to the guy.
He would so disengage from that?
Yeah, so
Whoa! Dodging the ogre's arms.
I am going to. Is it bonus action disengage? And
Hold on.
I don't have control of him, but
So he actually would not disengage because he has rakish fancy footwork. So if he makes a melee attack,
right, he's a swashbuckler. Cool.
yeah, if he makes an attack, he can't make an attack of opportunity. I think because he's alone doing a one-on-one battle right now, he actually gets sneak attack. If I remember right.
Yeah, because swashbuckler.
Yeah, Kyle
As
knows
long
that.
as there's no enemy next to you, he'll have it.
Very good. So I think he would attack, and he had both the swords. So
1v1 me, bro.
or I guess
He
he
had
was.
them both, but
No,
it
he was-
doesn't have them both out.
Yeah, he was tying off. So we'll say with an action, he has one sword.
I
out.
have none.
He
So he'll
uses-
be like, swoosh,
Very good. So go ahead and
slash
roll to
across the
attack.
bow. Natural 1.
No way.
God damn it.
Fucking kidding me.
Does
our
he get
rolls suck
advantage?
tonight.
Does he get advantage because he went first or anything, or is that something else?
Nope.
That's assassin.
That's,
Well, he still made the melee. It doesn't have to hit, so he can still
But it's
disengage.
one
Fancy footwork away.
doesn't even have
It was just it was just a distraction.
Exactly.
can I
Wah!
have control of him?
Oh,
'Cause
sorry.
I want to have him run
There, you should now.
to the door
You got control. Go ahead.
and attempt to shove the door open.
Okay, specifically on the door, you would have to use a full action to do so.
Fucking, that's why I was disengaging. And you convinced me not to.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Well then, go ahead. It's not your character. I'll say we'll say he just runs, leaps over that gap, and pushes the door open. So we'll say the door's open.
Okay, cool rogue shit jumps over the gap, pushes the door open.
Let's say he gets one. Which one do you want to open? That one.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. Well, no, he's gonna push open this door
Okay.
so that he
Yeah.
just slips right out this way from
Gotcha.
it. You know.
Yep. So yeah, Shri, this door kind of swings right next to you, very heavy, like, and he would just yell out like, "I think's massive." All right, next up is Throden.
Oh, good. So excited to do this. I'm gonna guess Jimmy out of the hole then, and I guess spot that we're some going in now, like through the front door now, and yeah, I'll run up next to. Is this actually where Sri is?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll walk up next to Sri, and then I'll go past whatever. Yeah, I'll stand right there, and then I'll wild shape symbiotic entity.
Okay.
So I have some temporary hit points for the next up to 2 hours.
Okay. Is that a bonus action?
That's an action.
Okay. Any bonus?
Yeah, bonus action. I'll cast Shillelagh.
Very good. Then that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Very good. Isaac, you're up. Followed by Shri and then Wilfred.
I'm gonna climb most of the way up the rope.
Okay. Do you have?
And then
So how much? What's your movement? 30.
Yeah.
So you can get 15 feet up. It's half movement while climbing, unless you have some sort of something.
nope.
Okay.
I just will spend my turn doing that.
If you want to use your full turn, you can dash and get to the very lip, like just under the lip.
I will do that.
Okay.
I will get to the very lip.
Very good. Shri, you're up. Followed by Wilfred.
Yes. All right. I want to look up. Do you get invisibility, or do you get advantage
Yeah. Well.
if I'm attacking somebody who can't see me? Is it lit up inside here?
It is not. It is dark.
So if I'm attacking a creature who reasonably can't see me, and I am assuming that this,
I know it makes sense
dark
to
vision?
us that you would get advantage, but I think there's a specific thing for like rogues. If they're not seen, they get advantage and stuff. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's a mechanic where if you're invisible.
I'll look it up. When a creature can't see you, you get advantage on attack rolls against it.
Cool. There you go. Yes.
all right. So
Now hold on. This invisible thing.
Does
Does that
the
mean
rules for unseen attackers and targets? Here.
Okay. No, I believe you. I'm just saying the way that your character works, if you're constantly invisible because you're in darkness, that means you get perpetual advantage on everything. I'm going to go ahead.
But when you make an attack, even if you miss, you reveal your location.
Okay. So, but the thing with Travis's thing is he's constantly invisible. It's not a
yeah,
spell
because
that
of
breaks.
the invisibility condition.
As long as the person is seeing you with dark vision. So, like a human wouldn't get a disadvantage, except for the fact that you're.
Well,
they're
that's
dark.
like-
any light sources.
I'm going to
at all.
say mechanically, even if they have dark vision, once you attack, you do reveal your location. So mechanically, until you have some sort of soft reset or you obscure yourself completely behind something,
Okay.
you only get on the first attack.
I think that's reasonable
Halo.
given the setting, maybe, of the campaign.
Cool.
Someone has like a cloak.
Yeah.
They kind of shimmer a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So,
Notice the shimmer.
so you are invisible.
All right. So, I'm going to step inside. I'm going to go all the way across the drawbridge.
Cool.
Um,
When you get to about there, you see
Salvation. A wand of wishing. Ripe for the taking.
another Duragar that is extremely large. That was kind of pressed against the wall here, but is just too large to be hidden. As you and it make contact, you speak under common, and you hear it call out and say, Xandar Sunblight will have you.
I don't believe that.
So this guy's not using dark vision to see him? Or
He
detects
says
him by
that-
sound or
he
something?
says that
Always sees
after
the
you
doors
attack.
open and-
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, I assume you're about to attack.
yeah.
He says that after you attack.
Now I just have to decide which one of those jerks I'm going to attack. And then, sorry, I have something that affects my first round of combat. Movement, and then I take the attack. I can deal an additional weapon. Okay. So I am... So, you're saying I do see this guy as soon as I cross the bridge?
Yep. See him
And
kind of pressed
he's-
against the wall. He's like looking around. You see him peeking around the corner, trying to see what's going on. You put together that he's probably letting the ogre kind of take care of his dirty work.
Sure. I'm going to shoot at this bastard man. The
Bastard
Duragar.
man.
The Duragar?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
So I'll ready my bow. I will attack. Loose an arrow. Ooh, that is an 11.
An 11 to hit does not hit.
And then he
Surprise.
says,
Skin.
Then he
He says,
then he calls out. Yeah, and he says, crap, what was the guy's name? Shit.
"Something
Xandar Sunblight.
Nildar Sunblight will have you.
dildo sunblight
Wait, no,
will
no.
have you."
Nildar Sunblight will have you.
okay, and then, so, sorry. This is, syntax stuff. So I have Dreaded Ambusher, which says if I take an attack action, I can make one additional weapon attack that deals an extra 1d8 of damage of the weapon's damage type on a hit.
Cool.
So is that a whole nother roll for a weapon attack?
Yeah.
And then roll damage and then
If
a
you hit.
d8 in addition
Yes.
to that?
Yep.
Or just okay.
Are you a
Alright,
ranger?
so
He is.
then
Wait,
that
yep. This is the first time he's. Sorry, go ahead.
It is the first time it's come up.
It's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so then do I roll my normal damage and then roll the additional
Yep.
d8?
Yep.
Interesting.
Nice.
Cool. I also have this piercer dude.
And what is that? What is that you're using for that?
That was my longbow.
Okay.
Longbow.
Paige is playing a ranger in one of our campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Descent.
Also a Gloomstalker, I think.
True. I did think that was funny.
Alright. Sorry, I'll roll damage now. There's a whole lot to read, and I haven't been able to actually shoot bows at people yet. Oh,
Yes,
nice.
Gloomstalker.
So that is an 8 plus 3, so 11 plus an additional 3. So 14.
Wow.
Piercing damage.
Yeah, you hit this guy like in the pectoral, and you see a large pool of blood just stream down him as he snaps the arrow off, just grunts at you. That was a very hefty hit.
Oh, Nildar Sunblight will have you!
Yeah. Anything else for you?
He's just that NPC that has like one line in like a game that you
Just repeats it like every 5 seconds while you're fighting him. Do you take me for a fool? Do you take me for a fool?
Yes, I do, sir. I'm going to back out here. I get an additional
you-
10
Oh, okay. Shit.
of movement on my first round of combat, so I have 40 feet of walking. So,
Jesus. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
hell yeah.
Good round. Holy crap.
Am I-
Wilfred, you're up,
I don't want to be up.
and then it'll be Ollie in afterwards. So, and then throw it in.
I climbed up the rope. I'm currently on the edge of the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You looked
Just
up.
reminding him.
I mean, you could climb up and be a couple feet under if you wanted.
Everyone else went out the hole.
All right. Yep.
So what do you? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Still
gonna
thinking.
run down the hallway. And I think I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and I'm gonna aim for the south side of the well opening, so that I can kind of tumble out this way.
How many of those you get, or does it use a spell
I
slot?
thought you had to see. Where you go.
Yeah. I just stuck myself where the grid let me, but I'm landing at the, like I did before, land above the.
Okay, you're
edge of the well.
squeezing right next to him. Okay. I mean, it probably took you 5 feet to get like under the well, and then you use your action to do it. You still have move. You could pull yourself up and over if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like to do that.
Cool. Yeah. So you're where you are on the map.
Yeah. So Misty Step, I get one per like long rest or something, but I can use spell slots to cast more of it.
Oh, that's badass.
Um.
Oh God, why did I do this?
Actually, I would like to run into the cage.
Sure.
It's probably a good move.
Okay.
There, I'm in the cage.
All right. Very good. You run in through the cage. He is currently facing where Alian just ran to, back down this way. But yeah, you're close. Yeah, he would have noticed you running, so he kind of turns and looks at you. Anything else?
Oh, I'm running into the cage for now.
All right.
You're a very tiny snack.
I do have a plan for if he starts walking away from me, but I don't want to do it right now.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want me to use a reaction for that.
I mean,
It's not going
that
to
would
be
be
like
when it happens.
casting a spell or anything. It's just words.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You can speak free. You don't have to use a reaction to do that. You can speak whenever you want. I've been kind of strict on that in the past in other campaigns, but it's fun to be able to talk in the middle of battle and stuff, so no worries. And that's honestly how you can find out a lot of information if you talk to your enemies, get them to start talking. Anyway, from behind, a Durogar shoots from here. He's going to shoot at Alian or Throden. I'm just going to roll D4. That's going to be Alian. Garbage hit that time. Another bolt pings against the wall, but you guys are feeling pressure from the outer side as well as we move over to the ogre zombie. Surrounded by 2 people that are actively seeking him.
He doesn't see me.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, then he will see Wilfred. He's going to start heading towards you, and he is going to reach out and
Oh God!
Rip your
He
leg
has a
off.
in his hand, as he was like eating the goat, and all this action happened, he just naturally went down and picked up this large mangled morning star, and he drags it as he walks over to you, and he just pulls it back and is going to start like mortar and pestling you in this cage with
Oh God!
Oh, no.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah, barely.
Ooh,
Oh no.
This is the woe part of the wheel and woe.
70.
16 bludgeoning damage.
Do
Holy
you
fuck.
puke a little bit like when Frodo gets
Yep.
stabbed by a spider?
Yep.
As he shoves
Sharing
it
the
in
load.
there, and he doesn't necessarily like hit you especially hard, but then he just starts twisting it and like rattling it around as your body's like ragdolled in the cage, pushed up against the metal bars behind
Guacamole.
Wilfred's dead, guys. Sorry.
you.
We
Next,
gotta abandon him here now.
And
next,
the ogre says, Ildars, come like you
Yeah.
have.
Alian is up. What is Alian doing?
Go get him all, Ian. We're relying on you to be our front man.
You want to have him run in?
Zip zap, zoopity doo.
Kyle? Are you?
Oh,
are you,
right. I'm
You're
playing.
Alien.
Sorry.
That's okay. He's going to run in, and he's going to attack with both his short swords.
Exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, and he's going to get here so he can flank with
gonna
you.
flank.
You're still engaged. So go ahead and roll twice for me with advantage.
Oh, flanks.
Like
Alright, first
flanks
advantage
that he
is
ripped off of that goat.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm,
15 plus 6 is 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
The second hit is even higher. 17 plus 6 is 23 to hit.
Yeah, he.
Alright, that first one,
Mhm.
he still only has 2d6 sneak attack. Yeah. So that first one's doing 3d6 damage. That's 15 damage.
All right.
And the second one is 5 damage.
Very good. Yeah, Alian is cutting into the back of this creature, making some pretty hefty hits, but it's overall this thing does look pretty well intact. He has about 5 foot movement left. You want to move him back at all, or just keep him where he's at?
Yeah, I'm going to move him not into that hallway, but yeah, he'll step over behind the well.
Perfect. This guy is going to move up, and let me see if he notices Isaac. He does not. And he will pull out his, handling his war pick. He's going to swing down and attack. Let's see here. Yeah, he's going to attack Alian. Ooh, 19 to hit. And he's going to do 9 piercing damage.
Oof.
Oh, I can't affect him, so you're going to have to do that.
Got it. 9. Ouchie. Very good. So that is his go. Next up then is now Throden, followed by Isaac, and then Shri. So Throden.
So, how dark, like super dark is it in here?
It's
Like-
almost pitch black because it's inside and it's twilight outside and there's no torches or light.
Fuck.
Okay, you don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
You're the only one that doesn't, I think.
Alright. So I would not be able to see Duragar Ding Dong.
You could
Dildar.
you could hear it. You could pinpoint it with your hearing. In your spatial awareness, you were described the interior semi well. You guys took some time doing that. So essentially, just be with disadvantage if it's an attack.
Alright. I think what I'll do instead is I will aim for a point inside, like whatever movement I need to do where I feel like I can see well enough through the door, and target where I hear combat happening. So where I hear cage being ground and attacks being made by a Duragar.
Don't tickle me again, bro.
Yeah, you you hear shuffle of movement pretty much directly ahead of you.
And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay,
Ooh,
and it's
against,
everyone within a what?
all targets.
20-foot square.
So this is a center. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get everybody.
If I put it like here, hold on.
So the center of this square is essentially the center of the action that you heard. So are you going to? You
I
don't.
can do it like that.
Roll a intelligence for me. It's gonna be pretty high DC
Dang.
to do something like that, specifically for
Dang.
that reason.
Well, it's better to try than to just go with. Nope, that's a 5.
Yeah, I mean, you would if you got a 10.
Whoa,
if you,
where'd it go?
Oh, sorry, I got the blue one here.
You cast Fairy Fire on yourself.
Sorry.
I'm trying to aim. Bam!
If you would beat a 10, I was gonna say, okay, Wilfred's not in it. If you beat, take a little off each time. But with something like that, yeah, you pretty much get everybody.
But did he have the presence of mind to do it at the current level and above, so it wouldn't hit me because I'm below?
Oh my glob.
Oh,
Presence of
five?
mind, pyroblast.
I would say.
No, with the 5, I'm like targeting the center is the point where I hear the noise.
I would say that the roots would grow up around the well, but they don't go inside.
This isn't roots, this is Fairy Fire.
Oh, Fairy Fire,
Oh, right.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're little lights. Fuck!
Yeah.
Sorry, I made a case for why you would get caught in this.
So everyone
Again!
make a dexterity save, is that right?
I don't.
Yes, it is a
I hate to say
dexterity
this,
save.
but I'm hanging onto a well. Can I make a dexterity save?
Yeah, there's no. You'd be like swatting it away, basically.
So still try.
This is
How does
Throwden debuffs his friend. Is his last name now?
I mean, if you think about it, how would you even dodge fairy fire even if you're not on the rope? Like, what does that look like?
That's a good point.
You know.
True. Okay, I'll still do it.
Yeah.
Dex saves.
Yep, that's a nat 1, so I definitely was
Oh.
affected.
I rolled incredibly high. Alien got 24,
Wow.
Super duper saves.
and Wilfred got 23.
Super duper saves.
Oh, I gotta roll.
Although
Yeah,
Wilfred
It
Well,
only
there are
affects
in
me. That would
Zombo.
fucking suck.
Let's see.
That nat 20.
Dex. I got a 12 for the Duragar and a 12 for the zombie.
There
yeah,
you
so
go.
they both fail.
Very good. So yeah, the only ones to get marked on your team is Isaac in the well. You see a soft glow kind of appearing out there, but yeah, these guys light up for you. You now have straight rolls on them.
Also, all objects light up too, right?
Then the cages will light up as well. Even the goats. Let me roll for the goat. Goat failed. The other one's dead. The goats light up,
This pink glow.
and even the crankshaft.
Cool, so I can like
next to-
basically see like a cool disco
It's like
outline of this whole room then.
It's like a laser tag arena.
We also shed a 10-foot radius of
It's all
light from
like
a bright.
black light.
Yeah.
Cool, well that accomplishes everything I could have possibly wanted.
Yep.
And I will...
Giving them an advantage on me. What a great accomplishment.
I'll walk into like there. If they're shedding a 10-foot dim light, then I should be able to at least make it there.
Yeah, easily done. Isaac, followed by Shri, then Wilfred.
Alright. I'm using the wrong tool. I will go over here.
One more
which I
thing,
assume
sorry.
Provokes an opportunity attack. Yeah.
The one thing I need to do else is I'll cast Healing Word on Wilfred.
Healing Word's a spell. And
Oh, you're right. I already spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't double spell. Cool. Yep, I'm done.
Cool.
Healing word is a bonus action.
It is, but can't double
Oh, you spell
Yeah.
cantrip is the rule. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So when
I
you
get it.
crawl out the well, this Duragar, especially with you lit up, would be able to get an attack of opportunity. Are you going to still do it?
Yeah, that's what I said. I assumed that was going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he gets it with advantage. That's going to hit. I think. Let me see. What's his plus? 18 to hit.
That does not. Oh, that meets my AC. So it hits.
Meets it, beats it. Yep.
Okay.
You take 9 piercing damage as this war pick is just shoved into your skin.
Ah! If only there was some way to avoid getting seen.
What are you doing for your action?
And then I am going to make a line right there of Tasha's Caustic Brew, hitting both enemies. It's a 30-foot line ahead of me that will hit them, and they need to make a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration.
How wide is it?
It's 5 feet wide.
I would say Throwden would be in line of that as well.
Would he? Because I was going, yeah.
I mean, it would to hit him and hit. I mean, it's barely clipping either of them, and it's clipping Throwden just as much as it's clipping them.
I mean, okay, fair enough, I suppose. I was trying to target like the hallway. That was originally what I was going to target anyway.
If you want to do that, you can avoid Throwden, but it wouldn't hit the Duragar.
How did you get pressed off the grid like that?
Alt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, how did he get pressed off the grid like that?
Who?
Isaac?
You click on your guy and you press Alt and you can just drop it wherever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
just,
we were
pressed
doing
against
that.
the wall.
He's within the square. He's just illustrating.
Yeah, I was just using it like I lean this way and spill the acid.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean to really get it to get. I mean you're pressed up against. I mean, yeah, you're definitely gonna hit Throwden if you try and get both of them.
Well, fuck.
It's only fair.
I guess I won't do that.
I mean, if you want, you could have
Actually, you know
gone
what?
this way.
I will absolutely do that.
And then
I will do that.
You are going to go...
So all 3 of them need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. All right, throw it in dex save. The Durgar got a 9. And I got a 16 for the...
Oh, hey. Actually, that's pretty good.
So the zombie
Dexterity
somehow
save?
managed to avoid it. The other one is covered in acid and he takes 2d4 damage at the start of each of its turns until it spends an action to scrape it away.
2d4? Okay.
Yep. It doesn't say if it I guess they don't take damage when they first are affected by it. That's kind of lame, but... Okay. Anyway, that's my turn, I suppose.
Did you pass Throden?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's see here.
I just grab like a vial of acid and I guess it just goes further than you would expect.
Well, honestly, whoever put up that square, if you would have shot from here, it looks like it would have hit both of them. Whenever you got up here, it looked iffy, but shooting from like here with a 5-foot like rectangle, it looks like it would have just hit them too. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
So whoever put that up, thank you. But Shri, you're up, followed by Wilfred.
All right. Stepping this way, drawing out an arrow again, drawing it back on my bow, and I'm gonna let one loose at
With advantage.
old Dildar's best friend.
Cool.
Sappho and her best friend.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so that is a dirty 20.
Cool. And that was with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 20 hits.
And then 2d8. Okay. I rolled a 1, but I do have a piercer feat, which lets me re-roll piercing damage.
Cool.
And I have to take it. Let's return. Aha! We went up from the 1 to the 2. So, 5 piercing
5
damage.
piercing, alright. What else for you?
That's gonna do it for me. I want to stay out of the range of the dim light here, so that I am not illuminated.
Okay.
Shut up.
Very good. Wilfred, you're up.
Heck yeah. Oh man. So, the cage next to my cage is closed?
It is closed.
And do I fit through these bars? Being 2'10".
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, one cage held an ogre, so...
One held an ogre. The other one held a goat, though. They wouldn't let the goats out. But you're really small. Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Okay.
Double movement
to
crawl through, but yeah.
The real big goats.
Okay. Like, probably 10 feet to crawl into that cage.
Yep.
And, now I feel like he can't attack me.
Cool.
So...
Roll for feelings. You do feel.
Is that your turn?
Does
No.
con save
Ow.
stand for confidence save?
Now I'm going to cast a magic missile into his face.
Okay. Roll that damage.
They all hit the bars of the cage. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Somehow magic missile of all things missed.
Well, I mean, so within this cage, I can't get out of like a 5-foot range, right? For a ranged spell attack
Correct.
without disadvantage. All right, then yeah, magic missile.
Okay.
So he's gonna take, what is it, 3d4?
I don't know. What
Three darts.
Cool.
1, 2, and 3.
+3.
All 3 of them. Okay, so that's 7 plus 1 is 8.
8 damage. Okay. That was 3d4 +3, right?
Oh, they're each plus 1.
Yes.
So another 2 on top of that.
Cool. So 10.
10 damage total.
Very good. Anything else for you?
No, I am so scared.
Okay. Okay. I just remembered that I told you guys that he reached his arm in and pulled the goat's leg off in the other cage, so they are large enough for him to fit his hands and just not his weapon.
I thought it was like the goat was like, yeah. All right.
Do you want to change your movement? You still have movement left. You're still within his range. I mean, he'll be.
I don't know.
It's up to you.
I guess I could climb into the next cage even.
You want to try that?
Yeah, because his only attack of opportunity would be to grab me, I guess.
Yeah. And he's going to try and do that.
Try to swing the club.
You get cover though.
Fling.
And yeah, you're able to slip away as you get into this next cage. The blood that's pulled around from this goat's leg being ripped off, it's no longer breathing. It's like a sloppy slurry as you're like slipping and sliding on it, crawling on your hands and knees, and then quickly get to and you're just like covered in blood and it's really cold. That was 20 foot of movement. Do you want to try and use your last to get out of this cage, or do you want to stay in this one?
Is the cage open?
No.
Then I can't get out.
You
I only
crawl
have 25 movement.
Oh no! All right. Next up is the other Durgar, who is going to shoot at Shri, who revealed himself after using his attack. So it's a straight roll, but a 10 does not hit you. It is then going to be the ogre zombie's turn. He was going to take 2d4 damage. No, did he fail that? Yeah, he did, right?
I think only the other guy did.
Okay. I think you're right. You're right.
I think it was the other guy.
Yeah, he got an 18. He has Fair Fire, so he's going to turn around and he's going to attack you. After Isaac being too difficult of a target, he's going to get advantage. That's a natural 20.
Awesome. I'm about to die, guys.
Get smushed.
Oh, no. I don't like this. This does not feel good. Oh, God.
I'm dead.
You're definitely dead. I just hope you're not dead. Oh, I'm not going to fudge this.
Hey, guys, I get to play a Shadow Monk.
That's pretty sick, actually.
33 bludgeoning damage. What's your total? What's your current health and what's your total
I'm
health?
not dead.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Oh my god. Yes, this creature just turns around and just swings overhead, and there's just a giant if you survive this, you're gonna have a giant gash from like the top of your dome going all the way down your face, across your nose that's now broken. You have a kink in your nose, and you have a giant split going down over your lip as your face is like ripped open. And then he's going to turn and move towards... Oh, he can't get in that space. He's going to step like... You're to his back, basically, but he's now facing towards Alien. And it is now Alien's turn. Kyle?
Okay. Alien has gotten himself surrounded. Okay, well, he's kind of, in a way, flanking the Dwergar.
He's like double flanking, yeah. Because he's got me and you.
Oh, right, yeah. I was looking at me, but you are even better.
And he's also fairy fired.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We have so much advantage on this guy. Yep. It's like quadruple advantage.
He's going to start by swinging this short sword at the Dwergar.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. The Ogre's fairy fired too, so he's going to just keep up the attacks on the guy he was originally attacking.
Okay.
Well, that sucks, but that is a 15 to hit.
Definitely hits. Yeah, this big, slow beast is easy to make contact with.
Sweet. Gonna go ahead and not roll sneak attack on this one. That's going to be 8 damage.
Okay. Why not sneak attack?
Because he's going to try to get a crit.
Can you choose when to use sneak attack?
Yeah, once per turn on whatever attack.
Cool.
So he's going to try with his offhand now.
Very good. I'm sorry, how much damage was that?
8.
8.
8, okay.
Offhand is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
And he's going to sneak attack on this one.
Yep.
Did not crit or anything, so. That is 14 damage.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's looking very hurt, or not very hurt. It's looking pretty tore up, but it's not on dust or anything. It's still looking like it's still got some strength in it. He can still use fancy footwork to...
Yeah, he is surrounded, but he's not... They can't really flank him here, so he kind of feels safe.
Cool.
So he's just going to stay here.
Perfect. Next up is, let's see, the Duragar. It is going to, seeing you cast a spell, it is going to make an attack on you, Throden.
Real quick.
Yes.
At the start of his turn, I'm going to use my reaction to...
He takes 2d4 as well.
Halo of Spores on him.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Roll 2d4 for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 1 second.
Oh, I got it. You're away. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes 2 damage. And Halo Spores does...
That was totally worth it.
Another 2d4 necrotic damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
First one's the 1. Second one's a 3, so 4 necrotic damage.
He is just hanging on, dudes. He has 1 health left. I rolled 2 with your dice, Ethan, and yeah.
We could have dissolved this guy to death.
So close.
I know.
Dwergar?
It could have been 8, but it was 2.
All right.
I didn't know he even took damage yet.
The shot that Shri did with his bow and arrow, like, took his health. You did like 14 damage on 1 hit or something, and then I think, and then the poison damage and this thing took him really far down. All right, but he rolled to hit you and only got a 2. Does not have advantage, so that was his turn. Throden, followed by Isaac, Shri, and Wilfred.
All right, so you said this guy's looking like he's about to keel the fuck over. Is that right?
He's breathing heavy. He's covered in blood. You see the acid is like eating away at him. You feel like even if you didn't pay him any mind, that maybe this acid would even finish him off.
Is there room, based on your estimation, for me to squeeze by him to the ogre?
You could get between him and the cage, dodging his kind of, jukes and whatnot to keep an eye on him, but also be squared up with him.
Yeah, so I'd hang like right there.
Perfect.
Yes, and I will...
As your mushroom spores kind of float and bob ethereally around you, giving light vision to you.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool way to flavor fairy fire, is to, have them lit up with mushrooms.
Yep.
Super sick. I love that.
I like that. That's really cool.
Cool. Well, I will make a shillelagh attack against the ogre, then.
Go for it.
And that's a natural 20.
Hey, misses.
Awesome.
About time we got one for our side.
Misses.
Right.
Fuck!
Okay, roll a 6 on the die, so 6 plus 6, 12, plus 5 is 17 damage. Shillelagh.
Dude, absolutely. He's looking pretty hurt. Not dead. But...
I will take my bonus action to make a polearm master attack then.
Cool.
Same
Polearm
modifiers. I have a quarter staff, so a polearm master applies to it.
Oh, cool.
So that was a 16 to hit.
Hits.
And then I get a d4 plus a d6 plus wisdom.
Jesus.
So 12 more damage.
All right, so looking very hurt, but he is still alive.
All right, that is my turn.
Okay. Next up then is Isaac. Give me a death save, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Just anything but a 1.
Natural 20.
Oh, sick.
You lull back to life. You feel that thing that keeps you alive pulls you from the grave, and through your own just sheer will, you come back to life, and you kind of roll over on your side. You're coughing up blood that's blackened. It's not even like red blood. You guys, actually, this is old grayscale. None of you would actually even know this. The fairy fire gives off a very dim light, but it is a much darker blood than expected. But you roll over on your side, you begin to get on your knees and your forearms, and that is the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. God, he's just too angry to die.
Shri, you're up, followed by Wilfred.
There.
I am going to walk in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll position myself over here.
Okay.
How about that? Get a clear line of sight on Mr. Ogre.
Yeah, you see the ogre kind of hunched. Beneath him is the body of just a barely lolling and rolling on the ground Isaac.
So I'm gonna just aim center mass again with the trusty bow.
Go for it.
That is a 14.
Hits.
I hit him for 9 damage, I believe.
How do you want to kill him?
Sick.
Badass.
I think I'm just gonna go. I said center mass, but I'll go right through the throat.
Yep.
There and
yeah,
say,
it goes through and pierces, and he starts grabbing at it, and he begins to pull the arrow, and as he does, this hole begins to expand, and you see his tongue slip out from his mouth and gets pulled out from the tip of the arrow as it's like coming out as a necktie, and then he just falls forward.
That's disgusting. I love it.
Great. So now I will use 5 more. I think this is my last movement. Just move towards here. And have, and why not? Just for funsies, I can use my hidden step and as a bonus action turn invisible until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, because you need that. Cool.
So just taunting old this guy tipping for Dildar.
Very good. And next up is Wilfred.
By the way, I disagree that the ogre would have fit in that cage, because that cage is a 5x5 and he's a 10x10.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Not inside the cage, just his arm, man.
Have you ever
I
seen
was trying to go in the cage to lure him in. Anyway,
metagame wise, he was in that cage. But Wilfred, as it's your
Toll
turn,
the dead.
Okay.
Oh.
As you reach out to do this, the Durgar's like, "Wait, I can give you information. What do you need? What do you want?"
He's melting, bro.
Okay.
Dude, you're melting
Well,
to
then
death.
I've got. I am preparing a Toll the Dead
Mm-hmm.
and holding my action.
Okay.
Or, if I decide that he's an asshole and want to kill him.
Okay.
In my turn.
Yeah.
Before my next turn. I'll let him talk. And I'll say, "What good are you?"
As you pause,
What good are you?
As you pause, a smile creeps across his face. And
then I will release my magic.
Shri, as this happens and Wilfred just reaches out, he just says, "Sunblight forever," in Undercommon, as the Toll the Dead goes off and his skin is just beginning to slough as it's melting off of his body, falls to his knees. His size shrinks down to a small form, and then his body rolls into the pit next to you guys underneath the drawbridge. And we are currently out of combat.
There's one more Durgar, but cannot see us.
I wonder what he was about to do.
Well,
So we're gonna pause there. It's a good stop.
Is your total dead hit?
You guys will never
Wisdom
know.
14.
You'll never know who got the killing blow. Let me see. Actually, does he take half damage?
I believe
No, it's a cantrip. He
it is
wouldn't.
going to be a no damage situation.
So yeah, as he smiles and you go to release it, his grin goes even wider, seeing that you attempted to hurt him but failed. And he says, "Sunblight will eat your skin," or something like that. And then the acid takes over because it was his turn next, and minimum damage would have killed him.
Ildar Sunblight will have you.
I fill his lungs with spores anyway,
Yeah,
just to be an ass.
yeah, for sure. So that is where.
I want him to know that I don't care. He did not get a
He
minor
died.
victory
He died
there.
before. He died before. Sorry, he doesn't know that.
That's okay. I pee
I
on
need
him.
to know. I bring him back to life
Does
just
the
so I can
pea-
kill him.
Yeah, I mean, is he doing death saves right now? Can we actually bring him back to life just to kill him? I'd like to cast Healing Word,
I want
please.
to neutralize the acid by pissing on him.
I would actually like to just heal him back to life every time he dies from acid until I run out of spell slots.
Sunblight will have you. Oh.
If you were to do that, he would have ended up stabilizing. I just rolled his
Damn.
saves.
Nice.
No, but do you also drop your fairy fire? Or you want to keep it up for 10 minutes? Or how long does it last? 1 minute? I mean, it's currently
Let's
the only
see.
light in here.
It is currently the only light in here. It does last for up to 1 minute.
Okay.
However, neither of those things matter. I will drop Fairy Fire and I will cast Dark Vision on myself.
Very good. So we'll say that's like each of you have like one action essentially to kind of square yourself away before we pick up into whatever happens next. Cool. That was pretty intense. Was that fun?
Yeah.
That was great.
I felt like I was picking on you
Not going
guys
very well.
by shooting. I mean, y'all failed the very first stealth check, and I'm like, I mean, it says that he would attack, so
Man,
I guess.
Here's the DM. It's your job to bully us.
Oh man.
Yeah. I liked it. I'm just so disappointed we didn't get to trick the ogre into being
I know.
locked out of somewhere or in somewhere.
I looked at his intelligence and I was like, he would have probably fallen to that pretty easily, but
I went right into the cage as bait,
yeah,
and he's just like, nah, smush.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
He grinds you up to paste.
What's everyone's
You're a
health?
meat puddle.
Push me, come and get me.
One.
Yeah. What's everyone else's health at?
5.
26 out of 30.
You're what?
I have 26 out of 30.
Oh wow. Okay. Alien's 19 out of 31.
Dang, I'm the only healthy one? I didn't take any damage.
Okay. Well, there's still plenty to clear here, and you not taking damage is probably best. That way you don't run away like a big old pussy.
Man, I told them as soon as they started dying, I was out. So
I know. Oh, did you? Okay. That's right. No more fodder for you.
that's
Cool.
right.
And I gotta say,
Mhm.
Wilfred did not turn out like I hoped he would. Like, he is obviously gonna be super squishy, but he's also super useless.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Yeah, you really wanted his illusions to be able to distract things.
Yeah,
Well,
like I'm just comparing him to all my other characters. Like they're obviously way more badass as far as damage goes. And yeah, I didn't intend him to be damaged, but he's also he just can't do anything.
I honestly haven't read the rest of the module. I have not read all of the rest of the module, but there's definitely going to be some social stuff to do in the future. So you may not shine right now out in the kind of destitute that is 10 towns and the grindy bit in the very beginning of the campaign, but hopefully it'll pick up a bit, and you'll If you get to a point where you like really just are not having fun because he feels too useless,
I'll just get him killed.
Well, yeah, we can do a slagging. So
I didn't see any hold person or ice knife or any of that stuff though.
Well, I had decided ice knife. First of all, it has to hit, and then it does 1d10 damage, whereas
If
like
you
I
miss
do
it-
3d4 damage on.
it's still if ice
magic
knife
missile.
misses, it still explodes and does damage. I'm pretty sure.
True.
I thought whenever you had Alien cornered and you said he's going to sit there because he feels like he's all right, I thought you were going to attack the ogre and then use his fancy footwork to dive down the well.
I too
Oh.
thought that he might.
Well,
down
so
low.
my original plan was to actually rogue shit onto the
Yeah.
drawbridge
Yeah.
over the gap here. But then I thought, like, yeah, okay, I don't get an attack of opportunity from the ogre, but I will get it from the Dwergar, and I'm just going to be attacking the Dwergar next turn anyway.
Right. Yeah, that was a good call. Especially since he didn't take a whole lot of damage, so. Well, cool. We will pick up there next time. If you're still watching, thanks for watching. We'll be streaming again Wednesday, playing our Descent into Avernus module, where Blake is the DM, streaming it here. And again, videos of our games will be posted on the YouTube as soon as possible. Bye.
GG's.
Definitely should have cast Hold Person though.